which,
But
to be fair, you usually do anyway, so it's nothing new. Hello,
first you don't love me in that, right? I see how it is. I see how it is. You wait till I speak to our union rep, Susan.
Well, you know what? It was, yeah. It was that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But
As I say, my apologies if I'm making a noise, but I really need to get this box done.
Oh my god, that's very ear hurty.
All right.
Well, Susan's coming about 1:15. Are you able to wait and wrap it then?
Yeah.
Or no? Because that might be a bit better. Because otherwise, it'll just be like, oh my god. According to StreamYard, there's nobody here but us.
All right.
So yeah, that might. Oh, that tells a lie. He's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Mr. Tyler.
Mr. Tyler, I
can't see. Yeah. I can't see chat at minute.
You can't see chat.
Just need to have a bit of a tidy up desk.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing. What have I been doing? I've been doing loads of Reacts videos and other stuff.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So I was tired,
and
I kind of thought if I don't do it earlier, sooner, quicker, whatever them words were.
Yeah.
Oh, right now. Too yellow, too white. I don't know what's best. I never know with these things. I'll go with this one.
So I went in a charity shop today.
You did?
And I thought, because my calculator, it's all right, my calculator, but it doesn't sit right. One of the feet's come off.
That's not what I was expecting you to say. I went in a charity shop today and my calculator. I don't know why.
My calculator, one of the feet come off. And I saw it on the shelf, and it looked nice and it's new enough, and it was £1. And I thought, yeah, go on, for £1, I'll have it. Got it home, and it's not a bloody calculator. It's some sort of flipping game. You know.
Oh, my God.
And I've already been the blinking... I mean, it's only in a plain white box, but, I didn't love it. So I've been that, and, it's gone with the rubbish now, and I'm not going in the bin to rescue that out, let me tell you.
So you thought a calculator was...
Let me send you a picture.
Okay.
Let me send you a picture.
Send the picture, and then we'll see what it is.
Right.
And while you do that, I'm going to say hello to people. Hello, Chris, again.
Hello, Chris, again.
Hi, Nia. Hi, Belle.
Who was the other one? Belle?
Belle, yes. Tasty eBay, but she's called Belle. Belle's a supermodel. Don't forget, though, okay?
Bella's in Chris and Belle?
No. Bella's in supermodel Belle. Get it right, Ian.
There were no supermodel. I think the only other Belle I know is Tam and Belle.
No, it's totally different Belle.
Oh, I think I've missed it here. Apologies to Belle that I've but I've probably forgotten. I'm surprised I remember to breathe some days. Let me tell you.
Anyway, what's he wrapping? What's he wrapping? My Christmas present, says Chris.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. I'm just wrapping the wads of money. You don't want them loose in the what city, do you? £50.
Oh. Hi, Val. Hi, Jason. Oh, he's watching on the big telly. It's never good. The thought of myself on the big telly, yeah, not good. But things. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Lex.
Hi, Jilly. Hi, Lex. And anybody else I've missed.
Lex said, a numbers game, spell boobies.
8008. No, hang on, it's the other way around, isn't it, you idiot? Oh, God. 5138 008. Yeah.
Okay.
What were we doing with keys 10 minutes ago? Couldn't tell you.
What am I looking at now? Apparently, the game might be worth a fortune. Belle the small poo. The small poo? The small poo. Baby Belle. I was just giving us Jezebel. Lots of different bells.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Ding dong bell. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lainey. It's a 14-inch black and white portable. That's all right. If that's your big telly, that's good.
Oh, right, okay.
Have you sent me that picture now? Have I got a look?
Yes, no, you've got it now. Yeah. Oh, you should have it. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, and it's a brain training. Isn't that for would it be for people with dementia and stuff?
Maybe start using it.
I wasn't suggesting.
You were. You were thinking it, weren't you? You were thinking it, weren't you? I know.
It's Omega. Omega.
Omega. It's probably
I've
worth
just seen it because it says brain training.
Where does it say brain training?
Underneath Omega.
That's because I've not got my readers on.
And there's a picture of a brain above Omega.
Oh, I just thought it was their logo.
Isn't I'm going to say Omega again, but isn't that the essential oil thing that's supposed to be good for you?
Omega-3.
Yeah, Omega. Yeah, that'd be why they called it that then, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. What is this making look at an idiot?
You do that really easily on your own, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I can't make you look like one when you already do it quite easily.
Yeah. I just say, you know, can go to plenty of other places and get insulted.
Well, yeah, but you like it here?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's also true, yeah.
Hi, Junie. Hi, Steve. Chris Tyler says you'll get a tenner for that.
Oh, right, okay.
And hi, Chrissy. I think we're all up to date.
I put new batteries in it as well.
Junie says, loving your makeup, Lainey, and yours too, Ian.
Oh, thanks very much.
Oh. Right, I'm going to take all you guys to bed now. Ooh,
too much bluster.
Will there be space for us all? Can I, you know, who's getting to be on the bed? Or are we just all sort of hanging
I'll lie on the side on the edge.
You're going to lie on the edge?
Yeah.
I want to be near Shizuma and second stroker.
Right.
That's why. Top and tails. Lex says we're going to top and tails.
Oh, right.
God, I remember doing that when I was a kid.
So I like a woman with a good memory. Yeah.
If we had cousins sleep over and stuff like that.
Yeah. I remember doing a lot of camping in the garden.
I also remember putting loads of cushions and blankets and stuff on the floor under two big heavy dining room chairs with a blanket, and that was our hideout for the night.
Oh.
Jason wants to know if he can keep his socks on. Bed is the best place. It's blooming freezing. Yeah, it's a bit freezing. I think we had the brunt of I think we had the brunt of it
earlier on
this afternoon. Yeah.
I think you sent it down to us, I think.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem too bad from what I can see here. But yeah. Hi, chop, busy, work, bang, bang. Hello.
What Lady said. Yeah. Hi,
Hello.
Jason.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Sean. It's been a while. Hi, Lainey and Ian. Lovely eye colour makeup. Thank you. It might be Tony. Yours is quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a bit of black with an accent of whatever that is. Slash of colour there.
I had a bit of cerise and purple.
Yeah, that's what I went with. To be honest, it started off yellow, and then I was like, pink and purple. Well, actually, I started with purple, and then I just added the pink. Yeah. You don't need to know that, don't you? You might. You might want to know. I don't know. Everyone's naked.
What?
Oh, you can't leave his socks on. Jason can't leave his socks on because everyone's naked.
All right. Okay.
Are they?
I've got my camera on then, and everybody had realised.
Oh, were you caught in it this afternoon on your way back from Sheldon? I see. Yeah, I think it was definitely worse this afternoon. Because all the leaves and the branches and everything were hitting my windows again. But yeah, and it was raining, and it looked cool for a second because this little leaf had smacked bang on the window and pressed against it. And I went to grab my camera because I thought, oh, that looks like a cool photo with the rain around it. But it buggered off before I got a chance to take it. I was annoyed. I mean, no, I don't know if you're going to be annoyed at a leaf, but I was. Hi, Mike. Oh, so there's 60-mile-an-hour winds in Blackpool. Yeah, I don't know what it got up to. It's definitely not as bad as the other one, Arwen. But yeah. Storm bad up here at the moment. That's a banging clatter and going on, but that may just be my hubby in the kitchen. Yeah, it's possible. Depends what he's doing. Love purple. My favorite color. My living room is purple and white. Purple is also my favorite color. There's purple in my bedroom now, but I'm going to make it more purple. You're still there because you went.
Yeah, sorry, I was just yeah. You know the conversation we had about
not multitasking.
No, the conversation we had about the text earlier. I'm just responding to that.
Oh, right.
But no, I can't multitask now.
The storm is pretty horrible here at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes we miss the brunt of things because we're slightly set back in off the edge. So, you know what I mean? But, yeah. So we sometimes do. It's wet and windy in Wrexham. Hello, Janice. I've never seen your name in the side chat, so hello. Yeah, it's definitely wet and windy everywhere, but I think some people have got it worse than others. So, what's everybody been up to today? I've looked through the window and took some footage of birds for my new videos that I'm going to do with it. But
I'm sorry to interject. The person who was talking about has asked if she can come on with us.
Aye, of course.
Just bear with me a second. I'll do the technical bit. You carry on.
Can you send her the link?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When I found it, I mean, I'll probably send it to the Pentagon and everybody else, but you know.
You've been lurking. I see. Well, you never need to lurk around here. We're all a friendly bunch.
Yeah.
Apart from Ian.
Although a little less friendly, I found out earlier. Yeah. But let's not go there, eh? Yeah.
I was accidental.
Yeah, whatever. Tell that to Susan.
Accidental, unfriendly, that was. Val says, my cleaner came today taking a bag of kitchen rubbish out of the bin. She nearly got blown off her feet just 3 steps from the door in Merseyside. Oh, wow. Like I said, Susan ain't friendly. To be fair, she ain't dear at the moment. You've obviously noticed that, but still.
Well, you
know. Meg says not as bad as the last time, but did blow over a display in town. I haven't heard of anything. Oh, I did see a video online of the seafront here, and someone's trampoline was going for a ride on its own without others. Oh, we have a guest. 1 second. Hello.
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 Hiya. How are you doing?
I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, quite chilled actually. Yeah, a lot less calm than I expected with the Steve issue, but yeah. I don't know whether you know, Lainey, but my husband went in hospital yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian just mentioned because he was messaging
Briefly,
you.
yeah.
Briefly said.
For
I'll go well.
Replacement. Yeah, looks like it's gone pretty well. Did it
Brilliant.
twice apparently. Yeah. Surgeon put the new joint in, wasn't happy with how it was sitting, and they hammer him in. So basically, it's a hammer it back out, and then hammer a new one back in. So, but to be honest, he's had both hips done, and he's now both knees done. So he's nothing left now. He's half bionic.
So he's like Robo Man.
Yeah, not Robo Bitch. Yeah,
not Robo Bitch. No,
not opposite.
Totally different.
Yeah, so he's tired because it took longer than expected because of what happened. But to be honest, it looks better than the other knee does now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
excellent.
Hoping to be home. Well, he thinks he might be home tomorrow, but I don't think he'll be home tomorrow. Are you wanting to join me? Because you know I'm talking to somebody. Come on then.
Hello.
Oh, wrong end. There we go.
Yeah, I think it'll be Thursday. When he's back home. So you always want to get home, don't you? So you can like relax.
Yeah, because I think you, unless you feel really poorly where you're not really interacting or anything like that, then you don't care where you are in that situation essentially. But when you if you feel well enough, like in part, even if it is via drugs, like painkillers and stuff, but yeah, it'll be better once he's home. I think you recover better, don't you? Once you
that's it. He's he's on meds that he can't actually. They won't give him them to come home, so he's going to try and get through tonight without those and use others instead. So he's in a ward, so he's not on his own in a room.
Yeah.
He's in a ward, so he's got
somebody kind of busy, aren't they, usually? So
well, actually, the hospital that he's at is closed. Yeah, they closed it. The other one's coming now. Come here. They closed the hospital down and turned it into, after spending loads of money on it, and turned it into a type of A&E where you can go if you've got it's a bit more than a minor injuries clinic. But if it's anything that possibly could be life-threatening, then you can't go there. You've got to go to the other one in town. But they've actually opened one ward to try and get rid of all the orthopedic, to catch up on all surgery. So basically, that's the only ward that's open.
Oh, that would be a bit creepy, wouldn't it? If everywhere else is not open.
It's a bit weird, but it's a shame really, because I spent loads of money on it and turned it into a lovely hospital, and it were a lovely hospital with the staff, because it was better than the one in town, because they get a lot of, there's all the COVID lot in town as well. There's no COVID up there for years. And they're under a lot of stress at the other hospital. So whereas this, because it's just one ward, it's the same staff all the time rotating. So so the doggies are missing him.
Speaking of which, can we see doggies, please? Can we have doggy cam?
Can we see doggies?
I'm wrong now, said it out loud. Anyway, let's move on.
This is Charlie.
Charlie.
And Lola.
Ears.
Lola is at the back. Come here. Are you coming?
The ears, man. Oh, just ears.
Come here.
Like Jasper's ears.
This is Lolly.
Lolly.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
The ears. They're lovely.
Yeah. So even though they've had a groom, they look a mess because they got wet through, and they go curly when they've had when they get wet. Don't you? You go all curly, and then you're not all nicely cut and even.
She's like, I will not look this way.
No, I am
I
not
don't care what you say. Oh, we're disturbing your sleep. I'm sorry.
It's hard life being a dog.
I know.
She slept all day. This one, she's been cuddled up in Steve's chair all day. All day yesterday, because it was ridiculous, really, because he had to be there for 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then there were only 4 of them going down, and he didn't go down at 4 o'clock, so he went absolutely crackers because he'd had nothing to eat since midnight the night before.
Ugh.
And it said to him, I hope you're not going to tell me to come in at morning and then I'm not going to be going down when I can come in at dinner time. Yeah. Oh, no. And then when it turns out he's the last one going, I hope you...
Sorry.
No.
What happened there? I was going to say I had myself...
No, it's all right. It's me. I was just getting myself into the chat for something, that's all.
Yeah, he was wanting to go in the chat.
So... Yeah.
They are lovely. Right, we'll see a few more hellos because I didn't. Right, let's have a look. Hi, Hadrian. What did you say, Ian?
I was going to say, can I see chat? I can't see chat.
You might have to open a.
Yeah.
It says private chat, and then it. Yeah.
If you can click on comments instead of the private chat side, and it'll show you. Then you just can't comment.
Right, I can see.
Yeah. Chrissy says, I realise I'm fairly new around here. I still don't know what the connection is between Ian and the stig. Do you want to explain that, Ian?
It was just it started a couple of years ago. It probably 3 years ago now. I came onto YouTube not with the intention of doing videos, by any stretch of the imagination, but just started watching resellers and that dodgy bloke from Itchin and Carla and others, just generally use the stig image as a because I don't want to scare anybody.
So it's got nothing to do with your nice big shiny helmet then.
Moving on. So from there, I just bear with me a second.
Oh, we got people in the chat, like.
Yes, yeah. I'm just going to make a slight alteration.
Hi, Karen. Chris Tyler says he likes your bonsai plants.
What, mine?
Yeah.
You mean these?
Yeah, I think that's what you mean.
They're not bonsai. Who is it, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bonsai, Chris. They're actually Christmas lights. They're like twiggy things that light.
I thought they were bonsais, to be fair to him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just went along with it because that's what they said.
Yeah, they're those, like twiggy things that you can turn on.
Good evening, Mr. Mandry. But in short, it just kind of stuck, and then people started calling me Stig and Stiggy, and it just kind of stayed on from there, really.
And Stiglet.
It wasn't originally Stig the Dump then?
No. Although that's actually a book that I did an essay on at school.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did
many,
as well.
Many years ago.
I think it was that, yeah.
Hi,
Jack.
Good evening, Mr. Mandry.
Hi, Stu. Our cute dogs are lovely. They are. People are saying small dogs. Junie says they are like, who's Mummy talking to?
Yes.
Cute dog.
Mummy's talking to this light again. What's she doing? Yeah.
Are you going now? Because one's gone. Are you going? You going with Charlie? No, she's got laid down at the side of me now.
Yeah, Stigmund as well. We'll call you Stigmund.
Yeah, Stigmund. Yeah, I've had all sorts of different versions.
Stigmund Freud.
Yeah. I prefer Stiglet.
Yeah.
Stiglet, as in
Yeah.
Twiglet.
Yeah, I call him Stiglet.
Yeah. I've been called far worse.
Yeah. What did
Well,
I call you?
Words that we can't even mention.
No, not on here, no.
No?
Mainly by Lainey and Susan and...
I sometimes call him
Jim.
Helmet Heed.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one, Helmet Heed. Yeah, that's the other one, yeah.
Helmet Heed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike last year.
One day he'll reveal himself, won't he?
Last year, Lainey rang me. You know, you're kind of doing bits and pieces around the house and you're doing your eBay and all the rest of it. And Lainey rang me and said, I was thinking I want to decorate your helmet.
Really?
Hang on a minute. Anyway, it turns out she was talking about Halloween.
Yeah, so when you picked yourself up off the floor.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for Halloween, and I just
yes, it was for Halloween. Yeah,
I'd just like to say that it was for Halloween, and I just meant his picture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, to make it Halloween-ish.
Yeah,
yeah,
a bit like Lewis Hamilton does with his F1 helmet.
Yeah, that's it. Chris says, "Is Jay a reseller?"
Is Jay a reseller? Yes, yes, I am. Yeah, Jay Ben. Yeah, me and the hubby.
You both do it.
Yeah, well, it's business is under his name because it was started up as a craft business.
Yeah,
and then we just gradually went into opening it up and sell basically anything and everything.
Anything that's worth money. Basically.
Anything that might be worth money, yeah.
Yeah, that's the aim, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you go to a shop, right, and you'll see a particular thing, and it's made of wood, and you move it, and it's rickety and shakes, and it's rubbish, and you think, oh,
it's
God.
not one of mine.
Right. And then you go and see somebody like Steve, who's a craftsman, let me tell you, and it makes you the proper thing. It makes you appreciate, you know, proper craftsmen and the arts that we're losing, really. I mean, I do woodwork, but nowhere near Steve's.
Thank you.
You know, levels, but yeah, it's a really
nice Steve makes things and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll send you, if you remind me, I'll send you the link tomorrow if you don't mind, Jay.
No, I don't mind. No,
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Rebecca. Jack says, "Jay, your living room looks very cozy."
It's actually the extension, not the living room. It's the extension. Yeah. It's sort of half extension, my cozy area, and half office. I'm sat at the side of my packing table, but you can't see that. And then in front of me, there's a pile of board games which I'm sorting at the moment.
So, I forgot you got them.
Yeah, I haven't got through them all yet, but I've been trying to get through them all the last couple of days.
Have you finished all your Lego now?
No. I have about 5 sets left. What I have to finish. Yeah, including the big boat. But there's not much left to go on them. And then the rest of it's just getting put to one side for now. All the extra bits, which will, well, I don't know what they're going to go as at the moment. I don't know whether they'll go as in blocks of colours or what.
Yes, Chris, in answer to your question. Chris is asking if you...
Is Jay a Yorkshire gal? I'm a Yorkshire gal, yeah. Born and bred. Yeah.
Long in thumb and well, anyway.
Yeah, thick in head.
I never said that. You said that, not me.
Jilly, that's not fair, Jilly. I have returned with hot chocolate and M&S honeycomb cinder toffee.
Oh, I used to love that. Crunch is into cinder toffee.
Hang on, how do you meet people again?
I can't have that now because it'll have gluten in it, won't it? To thicken it up, I would imagine. So
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. Jack Parrish, I'm Yorkshire too.
Aye.
Just some very good blogs. I believe he's done one of Edinburgh that I'll go and watch. I like Edinburgh.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I'm behind, and I'll have a binge watch and then catch up, and then that's what I usually do. When I start getting behind on people's, I like binge watch someone, and then we'll get there. Hello,
Is that the dog
Susan.
snoring?
Hello, Susan.
Hello, Jay.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? Just to let Jack know that I have seen his blog, even though none of you have.
Oh, you show up. Miss, I've done it. Yeah, whatever. Jay, is that your dog snoring?
Yes, that's actually the little one. She's actually got her eyes open, but she is snoring. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's it's not me.
That's more likely to be Ian.
No, yeah,
From any parts that you can't see.
Yeah.
And it's Susan.
What?
More likely to be Ian snoring.
Or something else.
Pardon?
Or something else. No, I don't know.
Hang on a minute. Whoa.
You're outnumbered now, you see.
Yeah, bloody typical.
3-1.
Bullied as usual. Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting a gold star, Susan, because you watched these videos.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
How did I not know you have a channel, Jack? Will go on surprise. I don't know why she's going to surprise. She's going to subscribe.
Maybe she's going to take him out chocolate or something. I don't know. I know that was Jilly, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Jilly. Ever since Lex has had proper Cinder toffee, like with the chocolate on, I've fancied that so bad. But not just crunchy. Like I was looking at it, I googled it, and then was like, no, you can't buy it. Just made myself not buy it, but I was like.
Yeah, I'd love some of that. What she's got, it looks so nice.
Doesn't it? Looks amazing.
I know she didn't, because she got it off a friend, but I wouldn't have paid 25 quid for it.
No, I wouldn't pay 25 quid for it. I think she got it discounted, didn't she?
Yeah, it was 75% off. Yeah.
But yeah, crunchies are nice, but they're not as good as the proper Cinder toffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum always loved Cinder toffee as well. So
you going?
She always used to get some and then give us one piece each because she was generous like that. Bless her.
Whereas my mum was always sucking on a fisherman's friend, but let's leave that there.
Don't worry, Lainie, I'm so behind on everyone at the moment. The what? The
buggers?
The buggers?
I think it's the buggers, yeah.
Uploading videos every day for some reason. Oh, the Vlogmases.
Yeah.
I'm just being selective on which Vlogmases I'm watching because I don't like Christmas anyway, but I like to watch my favourite YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I'm watching 2 or 3 people only. Otherwise, there's just way too many, isn't there?
Rebecca Harris is here.
Hi, Rebecca. It's hard to keep up with everything, especially now because it's like a daily video. Everyone, you know what I mean?
We're already 1 week into December, aren't we? On the 7th of December, and it's like,
seems to be flying by because that reseller festival thing is like 5 weeks ago now. I was thinking it can't be 5 weeks ago. Just seems like yesterday.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't seem that long at all.
Mad, isn't it?
I can hear that snoring.
Yeah, definitely not me. That's the little one.
Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie.
you know it's like doing a private stream with me. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll have to be careful because I don't make any noises because I wouldn't have thought you'd have picked that up.
Yeah.
No, we can hear it loud and clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought you'd have picked that up at all.
Yeah, knee farting and stuff. We'll hear you.
I shall leave the room.
No, but what Lane is referring to is a couple of times we've had a private chat live stream going on, and Ian has suddenly you know, falling asleep while we're talking to him.
All right.
And we've heard snoring. And
I wasn't
Lainey
sleeping.
had politely closed down his window just to give him some privacy.
Yes.
Oops. Yeah, but to be fair, we do chat quite late sometimes, you know.
Yeah. But to be fair, neither Lainey nor I have ever fallen asleep talking to you.
Yeah, but you two, well, you know, Lainey's got such a soothing Newcastle voice that I just drift off to sleep.
Newcastle shit now. Not funny.
Oh God, you've riled her now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Jeez,
payback for earlier, Susan. Yeah, not London anymore. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I was watching one of Nick's recent videos with the cozy toes.
Oh yeah, that made us laugh. Earlier on, Lainey accidentally put a kiss at the end of a comment that she wrote in the chat, and then she immediately retracted it and said, "No, that kiss wasn't for you. I don't love you." And then we've like taken offence at that.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
No, because I was just messaging the band, and I always obviously put kisses on and the whatever to send the kids, you know what I mean? And then so I was just messaging them, and then I went to message somebody popped up in that, and I went to message there, and I forgot and immediately put the kisses on the end, and then I was like, oh no, not to use. I don't like you that much, you know what I mean? So they were like immediately offended. So I was like, well, you can just do the YouTube chat yourself then. And all this I was like, no, you can't leave me. So yeah.
Snoring. It's really loud.
It isn't actually. That's quite quiet for her.
You should hear Ginge when she's snoring. By God, you know, we're on stream and she's snoring away.
Hang on a minute, I've never heard.
Yeah, it's because she's got a short snout.
Yeah. Who, Ginge?
Yeah, I'm afraid not. Yeah.
Short snout and a big mouth. No, stop it. No, you're putting words in my mouth now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought you liked me.
Somebody's just said, "Where's my picture?" And if you look on YouTube, my picture's not showing, but it is on StreamYard.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'll go out and come back in again.
Yeah, I can see your picture.
Strange.
Oh, Sean's just said that his dog snores too. Yeah.
My dog snores as well.
I mean, the other one doesn't, but the other ones, they're the same breed, but different. The parents are swapped over, so she's more of a Cavalier.
Yeah.
King Charles, whereas he's more a Bichon.
Hello, her.
And he doesn't snore.
And you pitch. I don't know if your picture's back because it was always there to me. So
no, it's not. I'm looking at the YouTube thing and it's not there. I don't know what's going on there.
It's Jim Andrew says, anyone else looking at Susan's picture and waiting for James Bond to walk across and shoot his gun?
That's what we're giggling at.
The only other one I've got is this drinks one. Don't know if that one works. Well, that one's come up. Let me put my other one back.
It's not that bad.
That one works.
Mine doesn't fart all night. She might snore all night, but yeah. And she's a habit of sleeping on Steve's pillow behind his head as well. Yeah. I have a Bichon. Oh, Sean, I have a Bichon, and she's like a baby. Yeah, they are a bit. In fact, Charlie's getting more sort of cuddly and snuggly as he's getting a lot older. Yeah. But they're both Cavachons, Bichons crossed with Cavaliers.
Are you just sticking with the Wicked now?
Well, the other one don't want to seem to come up. It must have got corrupted or something.
Although you say WKD, don't you? And I always say Wicked.
WKD, yeah.
I wonder what everyone else says. Probably same as you then, because it'll just be me.
What you mean? But are you talking about the musical or the drink?
The alcohol, yeah.
No, alcohol's WKD, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked, and then it became WKD or whatever. That was me.
I thought it was always WKD.
I don't know.
Maybe they couldn't get it all the way around the bottle.
But then again, it probably stands for weekend, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We need to
'Cause you
Google.
would think
Come on,
that's when
Google
you drink
Queen.
it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Google Queen and Fountain of Knowledge. What does it stand for?
Eh?
What does what stand for?
Susan.
I'm looking it up.
All right. She's the fountain of knowledge now. I called her
She's
the fountain.
Googling it.
I thought she was the wait a minute. Fount of knowledge.
Oh yes, fountain of knowledge. Yeah.
Fount,
Yeah, you can't be the fountain of knowledge. You can be the fount of knowledge.
No, you can. I think you can be a fountain, but you can't be a font.
You can't be a font.
No, I can't see Susan in a church. Not with that line anyway.
Oh, so Sean calls it wicked as well. Oh well.
I think I'm looking at the page, and there was an advertising campaign saying, "Have you got a WKD side?" Obviously meaning wicked side. So I think it is short for wicked, but I don't know. I've always called it WKD. I don't know why. But it answers to wicked. So
maybe that WK the wicked advert was like my era, so maybe that was why it's stuck my brain that way.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s, yeah.
Oh, Sean says it is wicked because he used to serve it when he worked in the trade.
Ah.
But it says WKD on the bottle, so I go by that.
All right, Jilly. Everyone's posher than me, though, to be fair. It's not really hard, is it? Not with this accent.
I think it's a lovely accent.
I do.
Yeah.
I love accents. I think it's brilliant.
I like how Ian and Susan both were like, I do, and yeah, but yet they keep calling us a Geordie, you know.
Yeah, well, it's become a joke, hasn't it? You know.
It's not
to be
because
fair,
it doesn't. I can't be a Geordie if I've never been from Newcastle, and I'm not from Newcastle.
It's that region, isn't it? It's that region.
Well, then I'd be just from the northeast. I can handle being from the northeast because that's where I'm from. Just not a Geordie.
Thing is, until I knew you, I'd never heard the word Macomb, and so I only knew about Geordie.
Mackham's best.
It's not that well known outside your area.
Well, to be honest, Mackham was meant to be an insult, I think, because we would Mackham and the Geordies would Tackham, and that was where it came from, apparently.
What does it mean, though?
Eh?
What does it mean, Mackham and Tackham?
Well, make them.
Make them and take them, isn't it?
Make them and take them, yeah.
But what's them? What are you making and taking?
Probably ships and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't know. It'll be summit.
They can all hear you.
You have to be born near Newcastle Bridge to be a Geordie. Yeah.
Is that like being a Cockney?
Pardon?
No, it's more like being a troll that lives under the bridge.
No, but if you're a true Cockney, you've got to be born within the sound of Bow Bells.
Yeah, you've got certain street or something, in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, to us, you know, Nick is a Cockney, isn't he?
Well, yes, to me.
He's the nearest thing to Cockney in this little circle, anyway.
When we talk to him, it's like talking to Danny Dyer. They could have been brothers. Imagine Nick with a Danny Dyer voice.
No, you just
I can imagine that, actually.
Can you? I don't think so.
No, I can just see it. It'd probably come out as like a Welsh accent if he tried, though.
Yeah, well,
doesn't all his accents?
He's not very good at accents.
Yeah. Remember Smirnoff Ice? Yes. You can still get Smirnoff Ice, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
I like Smirnoff Ice.
I remember MD 2020, which is showing me age.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Julie says, some people think that all Scottish people sound like Rab C. Nesbitt or the guy off Taggart. Don't they?
You don't
they all wear kilts and play bagpipes daily?
and sit in your string vest and go murder all the time.
There's been a matter.
Like, I always get my daughter used to say, "You can't do it. You never say it right." I'm like, sorry, but yeah, it's kind of. I normally get PG and Duncan and Biker Grove and Ant and Deck at me.
Yeah.
Cheryl Cole.
Yeah, someone said to me, "Oh wow, you sound really like Cheryl Cole." I was like, "No, I don't."
But you do, to the untrained ear.
Yeah, probably to me. Yeah, to you. Yeah, I see your point. Because you're from there, you see the differences. Whereas somebody who lives in
It's a whole 15 miles
yeah.
away. Away. Chase haggis in the hills in kilts and stuff. Throw big logs and that in it.
Yeah, Khyber, isn't it? Tossing the
That's the word.
caber. Tossing the caber.
That's
I'm not
it.
doing that when I go to
Caber.
Scotland. It's too bloody cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care if I am.
Well, be in your kilt.
Oh, I wouldn't want to toss a caber. Get splinters or something. It's too much like, you know.
I don't bother about that, but you don't be stood up on a mountain in December, do you really, tossing the caber, really?
Not really.
Well, when the boat comes in.
When the boat comes in. Like Fog on the Tyne with Gaza.
Oh God, yeah.
Fog on the Tyne's all mine, all mine. Fog on the
that's
Tyne's all mine. With Linda's Farm.
Jimmy Neal.
What did he go in the phone box, wasn't it?
Mm.
And then he just was like, "She's lying." That was it for him, wasn't it? Like the
Oh
song.
God, I hate that song.
And then if you're like, I can't even remember what it was now. She didn't
No,
come with
just
me.
that
She's lying. She went to the shops and didn't get anything for me. She's lying. You know what I mean? That was kind of how it was. Aye, the likely lads.
I remember that, Chris. I was actually was it Nick we were saying that to the other night? I said about the likely lads, and he didn't remember that, but he remembered.
I was going to say everybody's showing their age, aren't they?
Oh, I remember the
Back in a
likely
second.
lads. Definitely.
If that's my agent, I'm not here.
Yeah, I remember the likely lads.
Yeah.
The classic episode is the one where they don't want to know the football score. And they spend the whole day avoiding the football score.
Yeah.
And then the punchline at the end is that the match was cancelled.
Are you going? Hey?
I liked him in Only When I Laugh, James Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the hospital thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. God, they were in hospital so long.
Yeah, you wouldn't get away with that now, would you?
Now you're in and out within a day.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah.
Yeah, you've had open heart surgery. Yeah, you're going home in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this told Steve 3 days. And basically it's if he's had a pee, what was the other thing? If he can drag himself up the stairs.
Oh yeah, he's got to go one. Is it one flight or 2 flights? Is there?
Well, it's up and down, so.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, how they expect you to do that when they're sending you home with crutches?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really hold onto a rail if you're going up with crutches. Yeah, they set 3 days, but it's a bit much, isn't it? So.
I see.
Yeah, but no doubt he'll be home as soon as he can. As soon as he can get himself out of there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're all like that when we're going up.
Well, that's it. Can't keep him still anyway, so I'm supposed to keep him from doing too much. I'm not quite sure. So.
How long do you think before he goes in the workshop?
No, that's another matter, isn't it? Yeah. I think he'll be taking the dogs walking before he goes in the workshop.
Yeah, well, yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, but he'll be stuck for driving because it's his right leg this time. So even though it's a automatic,
yeah,
it won't be. Well, I'm saying he won't be able to. He'll push it knowing him. So, yeah.
Oh, there's Susan. Susan's back.
I know, I'm just trying to see if I can get it to work.
You're the same on.
Yeah, it's working now.
Yeah.
Don't know why it wasn't working.
Julie says, pee, poop, eat, walk the steps, lift a kettle.
Yeah.
All the essentials of life.
Still, most hospitals won't want you gone the same day as long as the duct tape stays in place. Yeah. Yeah, been in a few like that.
Can I just say, Junie, whereabouts in Scotland are you roughly? I mean, obviously, you know.
I got the feeling that she's quite north, Highlands kind of.
Oh, is she?
I believe so, yeah, but I don't know exactly where. Because it's a big place.
Pete, I just saw the charity calendar info. What's on the calendar? Thanks. You mean Lanie's calendar?
I'll let you take this one, Susan.
I think it must be Lanie's. Is it? If it's Lanie's calendar you're talking about, it's 12 beautiful pictures taken by Lanie herself, on mostly of birds, but there's also a squirrel, there's a bee, a fly, but mostly birds, isn't it? Most of them.
Yeah.
And if you're in the UK, you can get one for £10, including postage. If you're outside the UK, you need to contact Lanie for a price because postage is more.
Yeah,
they're beautiful. I've got one. Oh, I've got two actually, and I've got another one for a friend. So they are really, really lovely.
I think the information's under the.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, the information is underneath the video, so you can go ahead and pay if you're in the UK.
I heard, so I was like, just
look,
coming back.
Comes. Product placement.
Product placement. This is a calendar.
Always on hand. Have you got any other cards left, Lanie?
I don't. I'm not a full set anyway. No, unfortunately, I didn't get that many.
Yeah.
Because obviously I already had these as well. Easy duck. That's for January. All the profit is going to mind. I have 67 left.
Ooh.
67.
Is the total still running, Lanie?
Yeah, it's still there.
So what's it up to now?
It's 5,550. But I'm hoping to add another 1,000 from the calendars if I can sell them all.
Yeah.
You can give it. They're great for gifts and, you know.
Yeah. Also, that's April. I'm trying not to reflect the light off the thing.
Hello, Cassie and Mr. Diggs.
Yeah, that's May.
Hi, Adrian.
So you got a bee. And then we have Mr. Mandarin Duck.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
I think it's very hard to choose a favourite because they're all lovely pictures.
They are indeed.
Oh, thank you, Pete. I don't know whereabouts you're from. Whereabouts in the northeast are you?
A fellow Geordie.
Not a Geordie.
Probably just upset Pete as well.
Well, I know he might be a Geordie, and then he might have been upset by it.
We could always call you a Brummie instead.
I'd rather be a Brummie.
Oh, he's from Darlow.
Darlow. Same as Gilly, Darlington. That's cool. Yeah, that's not that far. I think it's about an hour, isn't it? Anyone? I don't know. Thank you, Sean. But yeah, there's the squirrel. As Susan was saying, £10 each, which includes UK post. If you live anywhere else, please get in touch with me first. There's a link in the description box below so you can buy one, and all the profit is going to Mind. Yeah, so hopefully 67 left, and I'm hoping by the end of the year they will all have gone. Hi, Martin. Yeah, 2 Darlos in the room. Yeah, that's like the first, isn't it, Julie?
Just to go back to, sorry, I was just having a bit of a conversation with Junie about Scotland. So you're about an hour away in Dumfries. All right, okay, fair enough. Well, obviously for Christmas, not normally. I don't think I've ever been to Aberdeen. Been to Glasgow, or Glasgow, as they call it. Been to Arbroath. Been to most of the south of Scotland, but not north necessarily.
I've only ever been to Edinburgh in Scotland.
Yeah, well, I've been to the borough, yeah.
But I've never been anywhere else. I'd love to, though.
To be honest, the most reasons I've been to Edinburgh has been for the tattoo. Like going to the tattoo up there.
I went to Edinburgh when they had a cow parade. You know those like city parades they have of like fiberglass animals that get painted.
Oh, I thought you were taking part. Right, okay, yeah.
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 They have like fiberglass like figures and they get painted by local artists and businesses or whatever sponsor them. And it was like, I think it was about 2006, wasn't it? And they had a cow.
Yeah, it in Manchester, I think. Yeah.
I mean, loads of cities have done one, but Edinburgh was the first one I'd ever heard of in the UK.
Yeah, possibly.
I decided to go up for a few days and like chase all the cows around the city, and it was a good way of getting to see lots of places, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I've been to others in other cities, but that was my first one and my favourite one.
Hi, Adrian. Cassie says, so what have you 4 ladies been chatting about?
Well, all ladies things, isn't it? We've been talking ladies. I was going to say ladies bits, but we can't say ladies bits.
Well, you can.
Well, yeah,
you can say what you like on here.
Do what you like on here.
On lady bits, I would imagine.
Yeah. And Ian's mascara and his new eyeshadow have been talking about that as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they pity didn't get the lipstick to match properly, but
yeah, I know.
Steady.
The upstairs didn't match the downstairs.
No.
Excuse me, my collars match my cuffs, thank you.
Yeah. Does your eyeshadow match your gown?
Yeah, well, matches my handbag and all, but let's not go there.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me about your skincare routine then later.
Yes, yeah. I'll write it down in a message. I'll send it in.
Okay.
Where are we? Lainey, are you doing live on Saturday night? Yes, I am. And I'll probably start it earlier, so I'll probably start at 8 o'clock. And I'll usually start at 9. But it's the Hitchkin one. The Hitchkin one. Well, it's not the Hitchkin one because we're not there, but I'm going to have a little bit of a drink and hopefully a few others will be.
It's the alternative meetup.
It is. It's the alternative meetup because we can't go to the meetup.
So we cool people.
Yes, we're the cool people. And someone is going to report live from Hitchkin HQ, apparently.
Who's that then?
I have no clue, but that's what I heard. Someone said someone will be drunk enough to come on. I mean,
I hope it's somebody in Nick's office changing all the shoes around in their boxes.
Yeah. I'll just send the link to Lex to be sorted. Be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. He says he'll buy 3 off us when he comes back from Ireland. There's don't use the link for the calendars because that'll take you to the donation page. But if you need to contact us, there's my email address is in the description box below as well anyway. So just use that. Hi Neil, you stumbling in? What, as in drunk or like just, you got blown here by whatever that storm's called now? I can't remember.
I'm not sure we discussed Neil getting blown in the chat, but I mean, if that's where you want to go with it.
Cassie said, let's all go to Scotland for Christmas and hire a holiday home. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
No, Martin, there'll be no more naked attraction when I'm drunk, thanks, yes. That wasn't a good idea. Me and Sharon getting banned from the internet.
I
saying
didn't see
nothing.
that.
Oh my God. I
Saying
didn't even think, when you're drunk and you don't even think about the fact that you're putting people's bollocks on the internet.
Let's put copyright material onto my live stream. That'll be fun.
That's the worst thing is, right? They weren't bothered that they had people's bollocks and penises on the internet. They were bothered that it was copyrighted and they owned it. That was the problem. But
it's called intellectual property.
Yeah. Really?
Loads of penises, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'd had a few drinks and Sharon had never seen Naked Attraction. I was like, you've never seen it, right? Okay. And then I just decided to bring it up on live, and I was like, and the next day I thought, what on earth was you doing? What were you thinking? And while we're in the middle of the live, sort of watching it, they blocked us because for the copyright. I was just laughing my head off for ages. Yeah. Hi, Gloria. After the cow parade in Edinburgh, they did the same with Willie.
I don't know who that is. Willie.
No, it was like a cartoon character.
Yeah,
wasn't
the
it?
little cartoon character. It's like, doesn't he have a flat cap?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that's going back some years, that, isn't it?
Yeah, is it a bit like Andy Capp?
Yes,
Right,
a bit
okay.
like
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
Hi, Porky. Cassie said she's not convinced Ian's even got a face under the helmet.
Oh. He might have two under there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
very two-faced, very.
oh, do you know?
You can go other places for this kind of abuse.
Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah,
what you can say?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
No,
And
not
it's,
heard
all,
that
and
before.
it's free.
It's all free abuse here. Free, yeah. So
And he stays here. He
it's
loves
free,
it,
and he's a Yorkshireman.
and he loves it.
If it's free, take it.
Will there be a quiz? Will there be a quiz when, Martin? On
Ever.
Saturday, tonight, ever? I don't know. Trivia Tuesday is coming back on the 4th of January. I was looking at stuff and doing things, but yeah, Trivia Tuesday will be back on the 4th of January. But there'll be a Run Reseller Run next Tuesday and a Chatty Tuesday, and it's Ian's birthday.
Oh.
And he'll be 60. Yay!
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Loves me, really, honest.
Yeah.
Hi, Sarah.
Come on, then. Get up. I don't know.
Are you having guests on Saturday on I can't speak learning on Saturday. If so, I'll be up for it. Yeah, I will be. I have invited people, but yeah, I'll stick the link in the chat if there's nobody here. If there's nobody in, just me, I'll be like, everybody left me, and then
Well, if you
still
speak
no
to
one will come.
If you speak to them like you spoke to us earlier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're still here.
It's
So
all right. It's all right, Adrian. You're on the B list.
yeah.
He's a B lister.
Yeah. All right, Adrian, me and all, mate. Me and all. We'll sit on the B bench together, don't worry, mate.
Well,
And
that rumour is now well and truly started, Lainey. Happy 60th, Ian.
Yeah. I feel bloody 60, and I'm being
Just
it.
say something on the internet and it just goes everywhere, doesn't it? So I can't take it back now.
Anyway, what have you got against 60-year-olds?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. It's just that Ian's in denial.
All
Yes,
right.
and also he always tries to say that I'm older and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And
just
for the
getting him
record,
back, you know what I mean?
Well, he can't really prove any different when we can't see his true being.
I can send you a copy of my driving license.
That can be faked.
How very dare you?
I was going to say he irons out the creases in his helmet, but that sounds really wrong.
Yeah, let's leave that there.
Yeah,
I
and you
won't
never
say
know.
that.
He might only have one eye under that.
This is getting worse. Can we move on, please?
And it's like this, and we haven't had a drink yet. Woo! Can you imagine?
Yeah. I've got a bottle of Jack Daniels, but I'm taking that to Scotland with me. So
Stu said he's pretty sure you were 60 last year too.
Oi, Mandry, don't push it.
So if you're 60 and old Nick is older than you, how old does that make him?
Hang on a minute, you're 10 years older than me. That makes you 70.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not 70. No. But you're always going on about how Nick's so much older than you.
Oh, he is. He's practically prehistoric. He went to school with God, you know. Yeah. He didn't have school books when he was at school. They used to write on slate.
Oh, okay.
And you don't tell him so if he was here.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm not a fella
Why?
in this conversation.
I'm pretty sure that Steve's fairly glad you're not a fella, to be honest.
Because I mean, Ian knows roughly how old I am.
Yeah.
Don't you, darling?
35. 35.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Thanks for the PayPal payment, by the way, Bedtime.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how do you get so much flattery? Because when he's talking to me, he's always rude.
Yorkshire, you see.
What, mate? Yeah, Yorkshire lass.
Can't be rude to Yorkshire lass. It doesn't happen.
Down the road. Yeah.
It's all right. I'd get insulted as well, Susan.
I know.
Excuse me.
Nick is 43.
You both get a fair share in, so just.
Yeah, Nick has his.
What are you trying to say? We should be grateful.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
No, I'm not grateful. Nick's birthday is tomorrow, and then Ian's is next Tuesday, and they were born in the same year.
I know.
Years. The age is about
18 something. I can't remember what it was.
Rude.
Very rude. Very rude.
But also honest.
Well, he's still got his Blackadder costume hung up in his wardrobe, hasn't he?
Slap bladder. Yeah.
Where are you going again?
I think Nick was more Captain Darling than Blackadder.
Captain Darling.
Captain Darling.
Oh yeah, Captain. Yeah.
See, Lainey's never seen Blackadder. She told us the other
I've
day.
seen one episode.
Sorry,
I've seen one episode. You've seen the first episode where he kills the king accidentally or something.
No, just go straight to series 3.
Yeah, series 3. Was that Go Forth?
I don't know, but it's the one with Queenie in it.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Nursey in as well?
Yeah, Queenie and Nursey. Miranda steals the show as the queen.
Is that the one with Miriam Margolyes in it?
She's in it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say because I'm reading her book.
I like it.
She mentions that in it.
Find season 3. Find season 3, Lainey, and watch it. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's also.
Julie says, I didn't realise you are younger than me, and Ian. God, I must be old.
Hmm.
I'm older than Ian, but I'm not old.
What?
I'm 25.
Fucking delirious. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, I'm 35, so.
Yeah.
No, I always say in my head, I just feel 25. No matter how old the body gets.
It's how old you feel, really, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's how old the man you're feeling. How old's Matt Smith?
Well, I'm not feeling him, so. But I don't think. He's approaching 40, I think. I'm not 100% sure how old he is.
Me too. Yeah.
Me too. Approaching 40.
Yeah, me too. We could have gone to school together, probably. Yeah. No, I was going to say that it's Z and Bex. It's Bex's birthday on the Monday, the 13th.
God, what is it with all these December birthdays?
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Hi, Pat.
What, Pat? No, whenever I hear Pat, the mic read voice comes in my head.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was 25 and all. I wish I was 25 and know what I know now.
I wish
That's
I was
such a-
25,
definitely.
but I
That's
wish I
such
was
a-
25 back then, not 25 now.
Yeah, I
Wow.
agree with that too. 25 in the
Yeah.
25
late
going back to
80s,
when I was 25, not 25 as
early
it
90s.
25 now.
Yeah. Same.
Hmm.
I agree with you, Junie. All the best people are born in December.
No, they're born in June.
No.
Oh, I'm a June as well.
Yeah. See.
No.
Yeah,
They're
that
born
answers a lot of questions.
They're born in
yeah.
August.
Wow.
Where's Sharon when I need her?
We're Gemini babes.
Yep, that's true. What date for you?
17th.
17th. I'm the 20th.
Yeah.
My
And Steve,
my nephew was born on the
husband.
same day as me. My
Yeah,
granddad was the 25th. My dad's was the 11th. My uncle's was also born on the same day as me, but obviously he passed away. As my dad.
Can you hear the wind whistling?
No.
No, that's just you, Ian.
Yeah. Steve, my husband, his birthday is the same day as me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's like my
I
daughter.
always get in the bit that he is a year older than me, though.
My daughter and her partner, they're born on the same day, and they're both called Laura, which is
That's very confusing.
yeah, it is. I just call them the Lauras now. It's easier. It's just like that.
The Lauras. Sounds very sinister, that does.
The Lauras.
The Lauras.
Yeah.
My mum has two sisters that are born on the same day that aren't twins. Eh?
Well, yeah, because they're different years, Ian. Think about
Oh,
it.
The
right,
same
okay.
date, I imagine, yeah.
You do know he bought a brain training thing as a calculator, so you know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
got me up.
Yeah.
yeah.
You could
I've
hear
not
the
used-
wheels going round, couldn't you?
I've not used it yet.
Junie.
Does it show?
Do you know when you could hear the wind? Junie said it's your love chair deflating.
It's not inflatable. It's
Now
material.
they've got different mothers. So the step
Oh, yeah, they could
siblings,
be brothers, couldn't they? Yeah. From the
step
brothers.
siblings. Whistling wind, that'll be the sprouts. Yeah, Jenny Sprouts.
Did they do a song called Whistling Winds?
That was
Whispering Grass, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That was the song that came out on my birth when I was born.
Donna Stella
number one.
and Windsor Davis.
Yeah, from
I
the
remember
It
that.
Ain't Our Fault Mum, wasn't it?
Lovely boy.
That wouldn't stand its time nowadays,
Oof,
would it?
no, you get shot for that.
No.
Yeah, Punker Wallers and all that. Yeah.
Not at all.
It's like, what was the one with Alf Garnett in?
It's Sickness and in Health.
No,
then-
that was the
Oh,
follow-up.
Till Death Do Us Part.
Death
sorry.
Do Us
Yeah,
Part,
Death Do Us Part, yeah.
the original, yeah.
For richer, for poorer, bloody poorer. That's a fact.
I do vaguely remember seeing that, but not watching it, if you know what I mean. Like, I must have been young enough that I seen it, but I wasn't watching it. Like,
Yeah.
it was on in our house.
Well, there were quite a few all around that time, weren't there? Because they were Love Thy Neighbour as well, wasn't they?
Oh, that was dreadful.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in some reasons, some aspects, they have changed for the better, a lot of these things.
Rising Damp.
Oh
Yeah, but yeah. He used to think he was. I can't remember his first name. Washington, isn't it? The guy who played the coloured student.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not. I always want to say Denzel, but obviously it's not.
No, I nearly did that. I nearly said Denzel. Yeah, I can't remember his first name.
I can't remember what his name was either. I remember Francis de la Tour.
Yeah.
The woman.
Yeah. And Richard Beckinsale, wasn't it?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, he was in it, yeah. Oh, he died so young.
Yeah.
Mm. Hi, Kath.
Yeah, he was in
hi,
Porridge.
Kath.
He was in Porridge.
Everyone got their trees up.
Yeah, it was in Porridge, yeah.
I can answer that. Me, Ian, and Susan do not have trees.
No, absolutely
I
not.
don't know about you, Jay.
Yeah, I've got my tree up.
You've got your tree up.
She's got a posh tree.
I
You've
haven't
got-
got a posh tree.
Yes, you
In
have
fact,
got a posh
I've
tree.
got my usual. I bought a gorgeous tree last year, and we haven't got it. We haven't put it up this year with Steve being sort of not going to be very mobile when he gets home. So we've actually bought a recliner so that he can like have a kip on that, and that's taken the place of the tree. So we've got half a tree. You know, one of these that hasn't got a back on.
Oh, so you like stick it to the wall thing.
So it'll go flat up against.
To be
the
fair,
wall.
I never had a back on anyway because I never used to decorate the back. I was like, it's facing the wall. No one's going to see it anyway. I'll just put all the stuff on the front.
Yeah.
The back just looked terrible.
So this one, it's still in the same place that the tree would have been, but it's a lot further back. So, yeah. And I got him to put the trimmings up outside before he went in hospital. So they might be up there while June light, but at least
Don Warrington.
Yeah.
Philip. That's the name. He was very posh, wasn't he?
He plays the chief inspector or something on Death in Paradise.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah, Martin Clunes one. Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
No, they were always very, very contrived. The plots, like how many deaths can you have on one small like tropical island? You know?
Because originally I had that.
That comedian in it originally, didn't it?
Oh, I was going to say, you remember a TV series of John Thor?
Moss?
No. And it was his father and son in a house. It was a comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it Home to Roost or something?
Home to Roost. Well, the lad, I say lad in the loosest sense of the phrase, the guy that did that, I think he didn't he do that at some point?
I don't think so.
Am I getting confused? Not that
the original one before Martin Clunes was I can't think of his name, but he was part of a comedy duo one, but also an actor. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up now.
The Curtains from My Family. the lad from My Family. Don't know what his name is. Isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he did it, didn't he? He did that murder thing.
Death in Paradise.
Yeah, Death in Paradise.
Let's see who the people are who are in it. Ben Miller, he was the original one, and he used to be part of Armstrong and Miller.
That's not who I was thinking of. I was thinking of the other guy in My Family, the one with the curtains.
I've never seen My Family, so I don't know who that is.
Awkwardish. Don't know what his name is. Can't think of it. Right, I'm going to scroll back a bit.
God, you know what? I feel like, you know, when we have these conversations about, oh, it was him who was in that couple who, you know, I feel like I'm turning into my mother because she always used to do that. And you can never remember the names, whereas when you're young, the names slip off your tongue so quickly, don't they?
Yeah. You get like, oh man, him, man, you know, he wore the brown shirt with the wrinkly, you know, and you kind of like, what? You don't even, you know, I do it all the time. Julie has a posh tree. It was £8 out at the charity shop. That's fine. Julie's not going to be home for Christmas, so not sure if they're going to put a tree up, which wouldn't make sense if you're not going to be there. Hi, Richard. I have a pop-up tree and a charity shop tree and a little tree. That's a lot of tree.
Well, according to Google, Martin Clunes has never been in Death in Paradise. So
I was going to say that.
It's Chris Marshall is the one with
That's the one. Chris Marshall is the one who was in My Family.
Oh, was he? See, I've never seen that. But it's Chris Marshall, Ben Miller, then Chris Marshall, and then somebody else taken over from it. Ardell O'Hanlon, Irish guy. He's the
that's the guy, Father Ted, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the younger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, drink.
God, there's been 10 series of that.
Is it?
I love that series. I genuinely love that series. It was
What series?
Hang on a minute, I've got somebody at my door.
Ooh.
Hope it's not the window cleaner.
Oh, it's a late caller.
Hang on a
Have
minute.
you got the red light on?
You always has the red light
It's flashing.
Richard said my family as well, and Chris Sally says, can you remember what Rigsby's cat is called?
Vienna.
Yeah, I think Stu Mandry got that as well. Yeah. And Rebecca also was saying Chris Marshall, and Sarah was saying Chris Marshall.
Yeah, I'm not looking at you.
And Sean said, oh, Vienna.
That was cool.
I don't know why I just had to do that.
But I cannot for the life of me remember the name of any of the characters in it other than Rigsby.
Who did My Hero? He did My Hero? Oh, who? Father Ted. What's his name? Ardle Hanlon or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Father Ted.
I haven't. I couldn't say that I've watched. That I can ever think that I've watched proper, like sat down and watched them, whatever. But I think I've seen scraps of it for. I don't know whether it was somebody else is watching it, and then, you know what I mean.
I know references from it because so many people refer to it, but I've never ever seen it.
Yeah.
I might have seen clips of it like you, but I've never seen an episode.
Yeah. But I think I'm really awkward on humour. Like, I can watch, like, I can be sitting and other people will be howling and laughing at stuff, and I'm just going, what? It's not even funny.
Well, you
Do
might
you know
not
what I mean?
like Chatty then.
Yeah. Well, I laughed once in the one episode, but you keep telling us to skip all the beginning, so.
Yeah, it got good series 3, I would say. I mean, there's laughs in the other ones, but the one with the Elizabethan age one is the best for me, anyway. Don't you want me, baby?
I'm back in the room.
40 years.
Good grief. 40
What's 40 years?
Since Don't You Want Me was number 1, was Christmas number 1. Don't you want me, baby? That one.
Oh, I used to love Phil Oakey.
Yeah, back then he was quite hot.
Well, I've not seen him lately. I don't want to either. I don't want to ruin that image.
Yeah. Oh my god, my eye is watering.
I liked his dance, Okie Kokie.
Oh.
I didn't say it was going to be any good, did I? Did I?
Oh,
No.
I've like smudged it.
It's never any good.
Yay. Rude.
Yeah, I feel old too, Martin. My favourite is the Derry Girls. I've never seen it either.
I've never seen Derry Girls, and I've never seen
don't
Friends.
Completely agree with you, Sarah. It's like watching paint dry.
No, I like Friends.
But do you like it now? If you watched it now, would you think, oh, cringe? Because I've heard people say that it is a bit cringe now.
I don't think it was cringe. I think it's one of them things. It's just easy to watch. You can just stick it on and then you can just zone out. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes you need something like that to watch where you don't have to like intensely try and work out the plot or wonder what's
I've
next.
never liked any American comedies. Like, I can't think of any that I like. So when Friends was out, it wasn't really my era anyway, because it was like,
Yeah.
I think I was 10 years too old for it, kind of thing. And I never watched it. And now it's way past its sell-by date for me. So I'm never ever gonna.
Yeah. I liked it. The kids can happily, well, especially my daughter, she'd happily just watch on repeat over and over and over. Like she, you know, if she was like eating her tea or whatever, she would stick on like there was well, I think it was the Comedy Central or something that used to just have it on constant repeat, and she would just stick it on no matter what episode it was on and just watch it like as she was eating her tea or whatever, just to like, you know what I mean.
I think it's more a background thing, isn't it? So that
there's possibly just like
and it's like you're saying, you don't have to really follow any plot.
Yeah. But personally, I'd rather watch something new. If I was going to watch something, it's just going to sit and watch something. I'd want to. But it's the same as like films. Like I can watch the odd film repeated, but I don't. I'm not really a fan of watching films I like over and over because I just don't get the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Once you've seen a film, there's not many films I want to watch again. The odd one, maybe.
I tend to do that with the ones with a good soundtrack. But so it's listening, watching them for more for the music sort of thing in them.
Yeah.
I think the film I've seen the most ever is Dirty Dancing, and that's because my mum used to love it and always had it on. Always had it on.
Ian likes that one, don't you, love?
Don't tell everybody. That was our secret.
Yeah, it's your favourite, that one, isn't it?
I think one of the ones I've watched the most as an adult, like not as a child, like because there'll be probably quite a few, would be It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the ones that I've repeatedly watched. But I love it.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
I've seen Chicken Run more times than Lainey's
I've
ever
never seen it.
Oh, it's ace. I first saw it when my sister was pregnant with Tom, and Tom's 21 now. 21 now. And went to the Meadowhall, and my sister and my mum were going baby stuff shopping. There was no way I was walking around Meadowhall going baby stuff shopping, and I drove. So I went to watch a film, and the only thing I could have watched that you could just walk into was Chicken Run, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh God, I hate that film, Wizard of Oz. Oh my God, it's like a childhood. It's like a childhood trauma memory.
Susan, have you ever seen Chicken Run?
No.
You actually remind me a little bit of Mrs. Tweedy.
I'm taking that as not a compliment, even though I don't.
No, yes, I'd take it as the same as well. So
even though I don't know who Mrs. Tweedy is.
Yeah, I think you should just look it up.
Does anybody in the chat who know who Mrs. Tweedy is? They agree or disagree with it? Susan?
You do realise she's going to now Google Mrs. Tweedy.
Yeah, just Google it and then you'll cross him off your
I don't think I want to.
She's lovely. She's lovely, Mrs. Tweedy.
Yeah. It's no good backtracking now.
Yeah, I've just looked. Don't look.
I'm looking. Yeah.
She's got an axe and wellies.
She's quite slim. I like that about
slim.
her.
Yeah, slim. Nice eyes, good hair. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't have axes. No, Wizard of Oz, that used to come on every damn Christmas as a child. And because we only had like one channel back then, back in the dark ages, we had to watch it.
Oh, I had 3 channels. We had
No, we did have 3 channels. I'm just joking.
Yeah, and then
but it kind of like you had to watch it because on the other side there was James Bond or something, and don't like that. So, but I absolutely detest it. Absolutely detest that film. Cannot stand Judy Garland either.
Well,
Jilly's going, go on.
Has anybody seen the
Father Ted?
Who was it? Renée Zellweger, isn't it? Who's done the film about Judy Garland?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen it? Is it any good?
Yeah, I thought it was really good actually.
Right, I saw a clip of it, and I think I expected her to have more of a resemblance.
Yeah.
So I haven't really watched it because I thought, it's maybe not. I don't know. Maybe couldn't recognise her. Because there was no resemblance there, really.
I think she did. Like, obviously, in her older years, because that's what obviously she plays, the older years. Well, she didn't live till that long, did she? Bless her. But it kind of showed me a different side that I didn't know about. I mean, she was she was treated horribly.
Yeah.
You know, really badly.
Didn't she win the Oscar or something for that though, Renée Zellweger?
Yeah, I think so. I think she did.
for that part.
I think she did.
But
She did a really good job, like, of it, and
I'm sure she did, but I don't think I'm going to see it.
Yeah, they I mean, not to give too much away, but the studio, because that's what they were then, weren't they? She was kind of sold to the studio by,
I know
a
about
parent.
all that, yeah.
And then
Wasn't she told that she was too fat as a child? She was too fat. And
yeah, she was told all sorts of things, and then also they would give her drugs to keep her awake so that she could keep filming at like what 13, 14, 15, whatever it was.
I mean, all of that is horrible and tragic, but I still don't like her performances in films. It's just not my cup of tea. She's just too sickly sentimental and gushing. It's kind of a gushingness to her. It's just not my thing.
Yeah. Well, it's each to their own, isn't it?
Yes.
Each to their own. Yeah. What was I going to look for? I was going to look for something. Now I can't remember.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Can't remember what you were doing 2 minutes ago.
Who are you again? Is the nurse coming? Have we been fed yet? Have we having medication? Any visitors?
Yeah, isn't it bedtime? Yeah, cup of tea, cocoa.
Yeah.
Is that what's Jilly put? She's put, go on. That's from Father Ted, isn't it?
It is. Even though I've never seen Father Ted, I know that that's from Father Ted.
Go on.
Well, she's put, is that her? But I didn't know whether she was referring back to Father Ted or she was thinking.
No, that would be Mrs. Something else, no doubt. I don't know what the character name is.
Mrs. Doyle.
Ah, okay.
Is it Mrs. Doyle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55. Where she is with her hello face.
It's not hello. It's Marlene DJ.
No, but I can see where he's coming from. Yeah, French resistance, isn't it? Yeah.
Listen very carefully. Yeah, she says it's only once.
I will say this only once.
I don't think that. I think I want to be alone.
Well, you do, Susan, but you know, not just in a minute, eh? I see. So, are you joining on Saturday and Tuesday, Susan? See, the memory went completely then.
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, that's all right then. Are you joining on Saturday and Tuesday?
If I'm invited, yes. Lainey might have a massive queue of people lining up to come on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So there might not be room for us B-listers.
Well, yeah. We'll go and sit on the bench with Adrian, eh?
And Sharon.
Sharon, yeah. I'm not sure she should be sitting on the bench at the minute. I'm not sure it'd do it back any good.
No. Night, Jilly.
Night, Jilly.
Good night.
I got hailed on today. I went to the post office. That's all I did today in terms of going out. And it takes about 10 minutes round trip. The 10 minutes in which I decided to go to the post office, massive hailstorms coming all over me.
Well, there's a lot of snow though, isn't it? Like Middlesbrough area, I think. Yeah, there was lots of snow. So it said it would work its way down to us. So whether or not it does or not. Last time it snowed, there'll be slight flurries on the Pennines. Yeah, and you woke up to 6 inches of snow.
Did you?
Yeah, and we're not near the Pennines really, are we, Ian? So,
no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we had snow here the other week when it was cold, but it didn't really last. I mean, it lasted half a day and then it was gone.
Yeah, I think we had it for a few days. Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, We used to have real severe snow for like days on end, and you don't really get that now, do you?
When I lived in Lincolnshire, we got snowed in for 4 days.
Yeah, well, we've had that living in this house. We've had that. We once booked to, I'm going to show my age even more now, Batley Variety Club. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
blimey.
Yeah.
They didn't pay the acts there. They used to let them live.
I know. It was terrible, wasn't it? I don't know whether anybody else who's in chat knows Batley Variety Club, but it's had a right reputation. It had loads of great stars who used to come and play there, but it's had a right reputation. One Christmas time, there was a snooker match on between, who was it?
Dennis Taylor.
Jimmy White.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy the Whirlwind.
Yeah, and who was it? Jimmy White.
Was it Alex Higgins?
Alex Higgins.
Alex the Hurricane Higgins and Jimmy the Whirlwind White. That's a good
we
match.
got tickets and we were really looking forward to going. And
I would love to have gone and seen them.
Yeah, we couldn't even get out the door. We couldn't get out of the front door. And we tried to dig us way out to get to car and to dig the car out, but there was just no way. And in the end, they just refunded everybody because nobody could make it.
Aww.
And Batley area is quite hilly as well, where the club was. So you could easily get stuck either at the bottom of the hill or at the top of it. So yeah, but I remember that, and that was proper snow.
I have no interest in snooker whatsoever, but there was a point in the 80s where snooker was really big, wasn't it, on the telly? Yeah. And it's because of the characters, and Alex Higgins was one of the main ones because he was so emotional and like you didn't know what he would do and all sorts of things. So I would have loved to have gone and seen that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get snow like that now, do we? So
no, we don't seem to get it like that at all.
And whether we ever will again, I mean, that's another thing with the climate change, isn't it? You think it would get, it's meant to get better over the years, as in that sort of respect with the snow. But yeah, I can't remember when I don't think I think that's the only year we've ever been really snowed in.
Yeah. I remember like trudging to school in feet of snow, walking the half a mile to school, but it's not like that anymore. You get like a little dusting of snow, maybe.
Yeah, I can remember.
I don't like snow at all.
I remember when I was younger, when I used to work for British Home Stores, and we used to. Some days. A friend of mine also worked there who lived quite close. So some days we used to decide to walk into town, and it was fashionable then to have white tights. Platform shoes and white tights, and you used to get
Ian's wearing it now.
In the morning. Yeah, Ian will remember well. And,
I've still got them on.
Yeah, and you used to arrive there, and you'd be straight into the bathrooms. To wash your tights and all your legs at the back because they used to be just black splashes all the way up the back of your legs.
Not very practical.
No, but those were the days. They were great days and great fashion. But I don't really know how I got away with wearing some of the shoes that I did. Yeah, especially for British Home Stores, but I did. Yeah. But they were good old days. Yeah. Oh, and hot pants. We used to wear hot pants as well.
Oh, God.
Susan still got hers.
No.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Won't be able to get a foot in them now.
Okay. No, when I think what I used to wear, good grief. Yeah. Hot pants used to go out on a night and go to the Mecca, and we used to have hot pants on, and then we'd have a maxi coat over the top of it.
Just to clarify,
I bet you look fabulous. I bet you look fabulous.
Just to clarify, she doesn't mean Mecca bingo.
No, I don't mean. I mean the Mecca, but there weren't bingo halls then. They were dance halls, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, such a shame that things like that died, but yeah. Everything changes as you get older.
Oh God, I'm just about to sing a Take That song then. Everything changes.
Everything changes but you. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I watched somebody put a clip on I can't remember where it must have been on YouTube or something, or on Facebook. Gary Barlow singing with Sheridan Smith.
Oh, I saw a thing about that.
Yeah, did they do it for children? Did they do it for children in need or something?
I don't know. It was on. What was it on? There was some drama because Sheridan Smith had been on the Jonathan Ross show, I think.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, is that where they sang it?
Yeah, but
where they sang it.
Backstage, she sacked her entourage or her makeup people or whoever it was because they made her look she didn't want or whatever, and there was a big kerfuffle about it. Well, that was the only reason I knew that they sung the song. But
I'm not a great Sheridan Smith fan.
I've liked her in some stuff. I liked her in 2 Pints of Lager, obviously. I liked her in. She did a.
Well, I'm talking about as a singer, really.
Oh right, okay.
I don't think she's up to much personally when she sings.
Not naturally somebody you think about when you think about singing.
No. What are you doing? What's up?
Where did Lainey go?
I think she's cuddling Jason.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, she's gone for a very long fart.
You know she's listening, even though
I know she's listening, but she did mention it. She brought it up earlier, though, didn't she?
even though her mic is off, her
goes,
ear is
I'm just going for a bit. Yeah. Well, you never know, do you?
Yeah.
She's not normally this long.
The wind's blowing in the hills of Sunderland.
No, she must have been eating all of Sharon's beans. Just in case you don't know, Sharon hates beans.
Ah, right. Well, not the green type, I take it.
Baked beans.
Baked beans, yeah. Would you like to explain to Jay the present that you got for Ginge?
For Sharon?
Well,
because I know she loves beans on toast so much, I got her chocolate beans on toast for her birthday. And she said it was really nice. It was really well made. It had a knife and fork as well, made out of chocolate. She said it was lovely.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very thoughtful on your gifts.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it is, yeah.
I
didn't send her actual.
It could have been worse. I mean, at least you were thinking about her.
Yeah, I didn't send her.
Just been a tin of beans, couldn't it?
I could have sent her like a pallet of beans or something, real beans, and then she wouldn't have been happy at all.
Or one of these baked bean jigsaws.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God, they look awful. I wouldn't have the patience to do those.
Well, the beans on one side and out the sprouts on the other.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a recipe for disaster, isn't it? Beans and sprouts.
So you wouldn't want to sleep in. If somebody had that, during the day, you wouldn't want to sleep in their house that night, would you? Oh God.
Junie, we'll have words if you bring up subjects like that.
Unicorn lamp the other day.
Oh, God.
As you can tell, Susan loves unicorns. If you've ever got anything unicorn, Jay.
I do.
Well, I was actually thinking something else, but I don't know whether I should even say it. Yeah.
If you're worrying with it, you should say it. I don't think you should.
Just whisper it. I thought she might meant that Susan liked the horn.
Well, only Susan can answer that. I'm just.
Have you watched Lainey's Banish Bin, Jay?
No, I have. Well, I've watched it once. Yeah, that's all. I've only seen it once.
Well, me and Ian did it back in the dark ages, right at the start, and
Yeah.
When God were a lad.
yeah, one of my when the rules were really tight as well back then.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They didn't let anything slip through. She got really lax towards the end. But anyway, going back to my choices, one of my choices was unicorns because I just hate them.
You don't like unicorns?
No, I don't like anything like that. Anything magical and to do with fairyland but unicorns in particular I hate because the horse is such a wonderful thing. Who would think to do that to it and turn it into that? Oh. Anyway, since then, obviously, everyone's inundated me with unicorn gifts. And because they're all twisted, sick individuals, you know.
I resemble that remark.
No, Susan only loves feet, and especially Lex's.
And again, I think I mentioned once that I don't like feet. I didn't do it. It was a possible banish bin choice, but it didn't make the final. But I don't like feet in anybody's feet. And, then Lex took it upon herself to inundate me with pictures of her own trotters.
Dear.
Yeah, I do not like feet or unicorns. No, Doctor Who's not all magic and shit.
Yeah,
Doctor Who's about aliens, which is totally different.
Oh, I haven't watched that for years.
it's
Mind you, I was brought up on the original stuff, so
I was brought up on the original stuff as well.
Yeah, it's
Tom Pertwee back then. Look, Nem's come in, and because I'm talking about unicorns, he has to go straight for the jugular because I obviously ruined his child's life when I said I didn't like unicorns. She was listening.
Oh.
Evening, Neil. Has he moved out yet, lad?
I think he did say he'd moved, and he moved into the money pit or something because the house has got like 50 million things wrong with it.
Oh, right. Okay.
That he didn't know about when he bought it.
It's always the way.
But isn't that always the way? Definitely, yeah.
Always reminds me, years ago when we had rentals, we bought one. Was it at auction? Can't remember where we got it from. Anyway, it's not important. And we're literally, stripping the house back to brick. And these guys turned up at the house. The previous people had one of these like doorstep loan things.
Oh yeah.
I know thousands, and they're like, well, we come to collect it. So I said, well, you can have as much rubble as you like. And they're like, well, you need to prove who you are. So I don't need to tell you anything. So it's you to prove it's not me. Oh, I don't know. And there's problems with that. And they kept on coming back. Oh, we'll charge you. You won't be charging me. It's nothing to do with the debt. It's nothing to do with me. To get the police. Well, I say the police. We got a solicitor involved in the end.
God.
And they dealt with it. And you think, if they're giving them that much hassle, how much are they giving the people that actually owe the money?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, I'm back.
Was it a good one?
I blew the windows out and everything. And that's why I was so long.
Yeah, and I know why we call it Zeppelin. Yeah.
No, my son came back and then he's just ordered some food, so I just added a wrap to myself.
A wrap?
A wrap? You mean like M&M?
No, like a doner wrap, like a kebab wrap.
Ooh,
she could always wrap when she's eating a wrap.
Yeah, there is that.
Something like that.
Well, she can
also, I was looking at previous Christmas TV listings. When we worked at the time, we were talking about the television stuff, and I thought, I wonder if you can see what was on TV like back in 1988. I know I went with 88.
88. You would say 88.
I know. Yeah. And on Christmas Eve, on the 24th of December 1988, which was a Saturday, it had 8:15 a.m. Saturday starts here with Peter Simon, whoever he was. Anyone?
Simon?
Peter
Simon.
That's going back a while.
Peter Simon did. It did going live in the morning. Like it was before going live, and then he went on to do QVC. He had a QVC channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you didn't see much presenting on TV, did you? Apart
No.
from the
Yeah.
BBC side. But
I've
not as
just
in...
looked him up, and he looks
Well,
vaguely familiar, but the name does not ring a bell.
And then there was Jimbo and the Jet Set, and then at 8:20, something called Corners, which I don't recall.
No, me neither.
uh,
And then at 8:40, Chuckle Vision.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then at 9 o'clock, Going Live with Sarah Green and Philip Schofield.
I like that.
And it was a special Christmas Eve edition featuring cartoons, music, special guests, competitions, and surprises, all with a seasonal flavour. Yeah. And then at 12:12, the weather with Bill Giles. Anyone remember
Bill's
Bill?
got what?
Bill
Sorry?
I remember
Giles.
Bill
Yeah.
Giles. Yeah, I remember Bill Giles.
At 12:15, the TV film, which is what it says, Yogi's First Christmas 1980, starring Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, and Ranger Smith.
Hey, boo-boo.
That sounds horrific.
Then there's the news, and then at 2 p.m, Tom and Jerry, The Night Before Christmas. At 2:10, Mary Poppins, 1964, starring Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke, and David Tomlinson. And at 4:25, Tiger on the Tiles. Why does your cat like being stroked? Why does it rub itself against you? Why do cats bring back dead mice? And all you answers revealed by cat watcher Desmond Morris. Sounds a bit weird.
What channel is this?
BBC One.
So,
God.
Then at 5:05, Bob's Christmas Full House, starring Bob Monkhouse.
Bob Monkhouse, yeah.
God.
And then at 5:45, it was the film Santa Claus the Movie, with Dudley Moore, John Lithgow, and
Go.
David Huddleston, Burgess Meredith, and Judy Cornwell. And it has premiere, which meant that was the first time it was on TV, wasn't it? Because they used to put that if they'd never been on TV before. And then speaking of what we were talking about earlier, 7:30 was Hello. A new bold, daring, cack-brained plan to get the British Airmen back to England is hatched by Michelle and Crabtree. The Colonel and Lieutenant Grubber plant the hot Gestapo money on Captain Bertolarelli. I can't say that.
Bertorelli.
Bertorelli.
I bet EastEnders was
Yeah,
on there.
that was the Italian guy,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
EastEnders after Hello?
No, Last of the Summer Wine at 8 o'clock.
A bit of Yorkshire, you see.
A special Christmas edition. Then 9 o'clock, the news. Then 9:10, film Jagged Edge, starring Jeff Bridges and Glenn Close.
That's
Then
a
at
good film.
10:55.
That's the only thing so far I want to watch, that film.
At 10:55, Christmas Eve with Val Doonican and his
this is Christmas Eve, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this is Christmas Eve.
Right.
Christmas Eve with Val Doonican and his special guests Elaine Page, Gordon Kay, and Brian Kay.
This sounds...
And then at 11:35 is the first communion of Christmas live from Coventry Cathedral. And then at 12:35 is movie classics film The Searchers. Barry Norman introduces a season of cinema greats, The Searchers, starring John Wayne and
John
Jeffrey.
Wayne, yeah.
I've
seen that so many times.
Then at 2:30 was the weather, and at 2:35 closed down.
I used to like it when I was a kid, watching the little dot on the telly when the telly finished and there was nothing on, and then you got the beep. It's like a white dot on the black.
Remember the screen card? Remember the screen card?
Yeah, with the little girl. Was it a clown or something?
Chess card. Yeah.
Clown girl.
Yeah. I've said this before, but that clown girl is kind of like, it so reminds me of my childhood, because my dad, he used to tinker with everything and fix everything, and he always used to have TVs on the go that he was fixing, the old valve TVs, and he'd always have that test card on the screen because it would help him like fix the picture. So I would see that girl so often, all the time in our house. Test card girl. Yeah, that did not inspire me to feel any kind of like nostalgia for Christmas Eve 1988. Definitely not.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's not much what you class as entertainment, really.
I thought you were reading Christmas Day, and I was thinking it's got to be.
I can read Christmas Day.
There's got to be EastEnders on there somewhere, hasn't there?
6:55 a.m. Now it's Christmas. Christmas. I can't say that. Now it's Christmas with Simon Parkin, Andy Crane. 7:45 the Christmas Raccoons. 8:50 the Nativity Play. 8:20 Playbus. 8:45 the Pink Panther Show. 9:10 Charlie's Christmas Project. 9:35 Umbrella Christmas Special. 10 o'clock Christmas Worship. 11 o'clock Christmas Morning with Noel.
There's a theme here, isn't there?
12:05 It's a Charity Knockout from Walt Disney World Resort.
Oh my God.
1 p.m. Guess what it is, Susan? EastEnders.
Oh, I was going to say, is it Top of the Pops?
EastEnders at 1. 2 p.m. Top of the Pops Christmas Show. 3 p.m. HM the Queen. 3:10 p.m. Back to the Future 1985 starring Michael J. Fox.
That's a good film.
5:05 Only Fools and Horses. 6:25 News and Weather. 6:30 A Christmas Celebration, a Songs of Praise special hosted by Cliff Richard and Sally McLean. Oh.
Singing Mistletoe and Wine.
Oh God, no. 7:15 Bread.
Oh my God.
8:30 The Russell Abbott Christmas Show.
Oh my God.
9:10 News and Weather. 9:20 Silverado starring Calvin Klein. 11:30 The Gospel According
Is
to
it
St.
Calvin
Matthew.
Klein or Kevin Klein?
Kevin
Not
Klein.
Calvin Klein.
Did I just say
Calvin
Calvin?
You said
Yeah,
Calvin
he
Klein.
turned up in his pants and that, didn't I? 11:40 Broadway musicals Carousel. 11:45 The Weather. 11:50 Close Down.
11:50 close down. That's really early, isn't it?
1:50. Sorry,
I was going to say.
reading.
Yeah.
And then they've got Boxing Day. 7 o'clock. Now it's Christmas. 7:20 Champion the Wonder Horse. 7:45 Dot and the Kangaroo. It's a film apparently. 9 o'clock Playbus. 9:25 Bugs Bunny's Looney Christmas Tale. It had nothing to do with me, honestly. 9:55 Smash It's Pool Winners Party. I used to love them. The Smash It's parties. 10:55 5 to 11 with Frank Thornton. Oh God, the next one. Ralph Harris Cartoon Time at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, move on. 11:25 The Black Stallion Returns. 1:05 News and Weather. 1:01 The World's Strongest Man. 2 p.m. Escape to Athena. Roger Moore and Telly Savalas. And my dad would have been glued to that, no doubt. 4:05 Disney Time, introduced by David Essex. 4:50 Final Score. 5:05 News and Weather. 5:15 Regional News and Sport. 5:20 Jim will fix it. Oh, it's a bad day. It's bloody Jimmy.
It's really bad Christmas.
Yeah.
Because he had It's a Knockout the day before, and that he was
God, yeah.
a weirdo as well, wasn't
Stuart Hall, wasn't it?
he? Yeah.
Yeah. A
It's
Question of
another.
Sport presented by David Coleman. Don't know him. I know Question of Sport, but I
Coleman
don't.
balls. Have you never heard
Yeah,
of Coleman
Coleman.
balls?
No.
David Coleman, he was.
He was like a really famous sports commentator, and he presented Question of Sport right at the start.
Yeah.
Might
And he always
recognise
used to
him if
he always used to like say funny things and like
Mm.
fluff his lines or whatever. And
Yeah.
he got known for like a whole book came out of them called Coleman Balls, where he'd said really funny things that a sports commentator says, and it was like a
Yeah.
big thing, you know.
You two would have really got on because you're always coming out with the wrong word.
Probably.
Yeah, Laney balls.
Lainieisms. 6:30, the Paul Daniels Magic Christmas Show.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
really?
7:20, Civvy Street, which was EastEnders special set around Christmas 1942.
What?
Yeah, apparently.
Never
That's
heard of that.
Me either. 8:20, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, God.
10:05, the Lenny Henry special. 10:45, News and Weather. 10:55, Bruce and Ronnie in the Corbett and Forsyth Show. 11:40, Broadway musical Fiddler on the Roof. And then 2:35, Weather. 2:40 a.m. Close down.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not
God,
reminiscent
we
too much
watched
of
some
that.
crap
I
back
was going to
then.
say, I was just thinking that, you know,
Yeah. Where
telly
were
isn't
the two
much, telly
Ronnies?
isn't much nowadays, but it would even worse then when you look back on it.
Where were the two Ronnies? I thought they were always on at Christmas.
I
Or
don't.
Morecambe and Wise.
The test card girl is 63-year-old now.
Ooh.
Christ.
She
Yeah,
went
you
to
did
the
call it
Halloween.
with Paul Daniels like you did.
When you said Christmas 1988, you know what the first thing I thought of was?
What?
The Lockerbie air disaster. That's where my head goes. Because I remember it being that Christmas because I was home from uni and the day I got home was when it was all on the news. And it just makes me think of it.
Do you know, I was
Well,
having
I can do a different Christmas year. I want to look at ITV, see what was over there.
going back to Lockerbie a minute. When looking at different houses, I was having a conversation with a friend up there, and you know, you think of Lockerbie, and it's just the first thing that comes
It
into your head.
is, unfortunately, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful place. You know,
I'm sure.
but yeah, it's.
But you know that holiday from uni, I got home to the day that happened, and then before I went back, there was the Kegworth air disaster. You know when a plane crashed on the motorway, and that's not far from here. That's in Leicestershire, so it's near Loughborough. And I just thought, oh my God, the world's ending. You know, all these horrible things were happening during that holiday period. It wasn't nice.
I was 8. Yeah, I was 8 in 1988. So, was that 8? Can't even work out.
Yeah, mate.
Can you be any more Geordie, Lainey? Can you be any more Geordie?
There's too many 8s. Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
No, wasn't 8, man. I was older than that. What am I on about?
She just wanted to say 8.
I was just confused. I was 13.
What year were you born in?
75. I was 13.
5. She
Yeah.
was nowhere near bloody 8.
I'd just seen 8 and said 8. That's what it was. Yeah, I was 13. Anyone want to pick a year to have a look at? Apparently they're all here.
Go back a long, long way when I was a kid. Go to 19...
Did they have TV then?
Yeah, coal-powered. It was coal-powered TV. Go to 1973.
1973.
Good year, that. Good year.
That was a great year for music.
BBC. I want the BBC.
Okay.
This is the BBC World Service.
What year?
I thought you were going to do ha-ha.
Do you want Christmas Eve and Christmas Day or what?
Go on, do it.
Yeah, why not? I'll be back now in a minute.
Okay. All right then. So Christmas Eve, it was a Monday the 24th of December 19. Did you say 73? You did, didn't you?
I did say 73, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So BBC, 9 a.m. Finger Bobs.
Oh my God.
Dear
a man sticking his fingers up to like little mice or whatever. Yeah, go on then.
Sounds a bit weird. Okay, 9:15. Champion the Wonder Horse.
Oh, Champion the Wonder Horse. Yeah, I remember this.
9:40. Event the Welsh Hill Rally, whatever that is.
No idea.
Oh, is that one of those where the like old-fashioned sports car things goes up one of those really steep? They take like a run at it, don't they, and go up one of those. Really
in the cars. I think vaguely something rings a bell with that.
Yeah,
something does, but I'm not
sure.
I've
just realised why Ian said that was a good year because this would have been Stig's first Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
baby Stig.
Stig, yeah.
Baby
Oh.
Stig.
He
Stiglet.
will only be 11 days old.
Little Stiglet.
Was then, yeah.
Then at 10:05, Magic Roundabout.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't have that on in our house.
Then
My sister did not like Zebedee.
Oh. Then at 10:10, Wonderful World of Disney, Fantasy on Skis.
Yeah, look, trauma for me.
Trauma for you.
Yeah.
Then 10:55, Tom and Jerry, The Night Before Christmas, which I'm sure was on in
I was going to say,
1988.
It was on the same 1988, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was probably the repeat, unless they repeated it every
Yeah,
year.
It's
probably.
probably still on now.
At 11:10, the film A Night in Casablanca, starring the Marx Brothers.
Oh.
At 12:30, the Perry Como Winter Show, which stars
With his lovely
Perry Como
sweaters.
and his guests Joey Heatherton, the Muppets, and Art Carney. At 1:20, the news and weather. At 1:25, Mastermind with Magnus Magnuson.
Oh.
At 1:55, Robert Mears Carol concert.
Who?
I don't know. I've not heard of him.
2:45, Wildlife Safari to the Argentine with Jeffrey Boswell.
God, there's some cracking stuff on, isn't there?
At 4 p.m, Play School, the 12 Days of Christmas. At 4:25, Yogi Bear. At 4:30, Jackanory with Ellen Atkins, the Tailor of Gloucester. At 4:45, Blue Peter, including Blue Peter's pantomime with Valerie Singleton, John Noakes, Peter Purvis, and Leslie Judd.
Oh, that's the dream team, that is.
At 5:15, the news and weather with Richard Whitmore. At 5:20, Natural Break. Cows can fly, but some mammals can. 5:25, Mr. Cheatham's Music School. Words and music in tune with Christmas, spoken, sung, and played by the boys and girls of this unique school. 6 p.m, film Walt Disney's The Happiest Millionaire, which includes Tommy Steele. 8:20, Ken Dodd says Stand by your beds for Dolly's Christmas Forces show. Again, the news. 9:30, Steptoe and Son Christmas special. 10:15, Gershwin's Porgy, a special.
Porgy and Bess.
Porgy and Bess, yeah.
11:30, The Countrymen of Christmas, introduced by Duncan Cars, who set out to capture their elusive spirit of Christmas.
There's some crap stuff on, isn't there?
There is. That's what I'm thinking.
At 12 p.m, Midnight Mass of the Nativity from the Primary Church of Christ the King, Cockfosters.
And the same to you, madam.
1 o'clock, closed
It could have
down.
been worse. It could have been Foster's Cock.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been.
That's the level of humour on this show. Cockfosters gets
I
everyone.
tell you what, you fit in really well on this channel, Jay.
And then you can move on to Christmas Day on BBC, and you get 9:35, Along the Trail, Canadian wildlife, including caribou and timber wolves.
Is this Christmas morning, Lane?
Christmas morning, yeah.
Bloody hell.
9:50.
Who's going to, leave their presents to one side to watch caribou bounding about?
Yeah. At 9:50 a.m, The Selfish Giant, cartoon film of the fairy tale by Oscar Wilde. The children used to play in the giant's beautiful garden. One day he came back and put up a notice: trespassers will be prosecuted. That's the description of it. Then at 10:15 is the news. Then at 10:20, God, the news didn't last long, did it, back then? Christ.
Because he wasn't talking about bloody COVID, that's why.
Yeah. 10:20, Christmas morning service, not surface.
God, there's been
service.
nothing on so far that anyone wants to watch.
And then 11:25 a.m, Harry Seacombe appeals on behalf of the National Council for one-parent families. Jesus.
Good grief.
It's depressing, isn't it?
Proper scintillating stuff.
11 11:30 a.m. A Stocking Full of Stars, opened by Michael Aspel and Hope and Keane, direct from the National Children's Home at Harpenden, including Blue Peter, Roy Castle, Charlie Caroli, the
Yeah, he
Goodies,
was a
the
clown, wasn't he?
Osmonds, Tom and
The
Jerry,
Osmonds. I was well into the
Top
Osmonds.
Soccer Stars, Vision On, and Walt Disney. That is what was there.
He wasn't in his freezer bag.
1:30, the Black and White Minstrel Show.
Oh dear, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
not going there. 2:15, Top of the
Mammy,
Pops,
oh,
1973. A review of the year's #1 hits, introduced by Tony Blackburn and Noel Edmonds.
Phew, dodged a bullet there. Thought it was
3
gonna be
p.m. 3 p.m. The Queen speaks to the Commonwealth. 3:15 p.m. Billy Smart's Christmas Circus. 4:20 Christmas pantomime Robin Hood, starring Terry Scott and Anita Harris. 5:55 The News and Weather. 6:05 Bruce Forsyth's Generation Game.
Oh.
7:05 The Mike Yarwood Christmas Show. 7:35 Morecambe and Wise Christmas Show.
Finally, Morecambe and Wise.
A star-studded holiday special starring Eric Morecambe, Ernie Wise, with special guests Vanessa Redgrave, Hannah Gordon, The New Seekers, John Hanson, and guest appearances of Yehudi Menhin.
Yehudi Menuhin.
Yeah, that one. And Rudolph Nureyev.
Nureyev.
Yeah. And Laurence Olivier and Andrea Previn.
Wow, we had some big stars. They had some big stars on that year.
Yeah.
8:35 film The Odd Couple with Walter Matthey and Jack Lemmon.
That's a good film.
Then the news at 20 past at 10:30, a gala performance. Michael Flanders introduces Norma Burrows. Jacqueline Lawessa play back trio, whatever that is.
What?
And the new Philharmonic orchestra. 11:35.
Orchestra.
A orchestra. 11:35 Lost Heart, a ghost story for Christmas by M.R. James. And 12:10
That's good.
Weather Closed Down.
Do you know what? One thing I do like about Christmas is ghost stories. They tend to come out at Christmas, don't they? Ghost stories. Quite like listening to those.
I used to like listening to the Edgar Allan Poe ones. They used to be on quite regular.
Yeah. Ian sent a message saying his power's gone off or something.
Oh God.
Yeah. Right. It's a difference from the alarm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe it's the storm, but he didn't say.
I've had text messages this morning from Northern Power Grid saying that the area has been affected by the storms.
Oh.
Yeah, and if anybody's goes off, so there's a couple of towns off me, but it's all in the same area. Oh, it's not hugely windy outside here though, so.
It's not that windy here, but but it might be where the power is. You don't know, do you?
Yeah.
So
or it's not for his 50p in meter.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That as well.
Well, that Christmas sounded crap to me.
Depressing, isn't it?
Really depressing.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is 1973. Jason was 10 months. Martin was 5. Sean was 10. Porky was 12. I wasn't born, so I was -2 in 1973.
And Ian was a babe in arms.
Bless him.
Yeah.
And Nick, because they were born the same year.
Yeah, they both would have literally been just born, isn't it?
Yeah. And I was married in 73.
Ian says both his blocks are out, that the tower blocks, and the street lights are out. So it's definitely a major cut, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Sarah says it's like Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, and Jason and the Argonauts. They were on every year. Yeah. I remember that back in the day.
Oh,
Sinbad.
I love that film, Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah.
That's a really good film, that it is.
Sinbad. I remember always being Sinbad being on.
Yeah, and the Eye of the Tiger, was it?
I don't know.
Something like that, wasn't it? Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger.
So, in my memory, there's always James Bond on at Christmas.
And
so
that as well.
and
Yeah,
Wizard of
same
Oz,
time.
but they must have been on BBC Two or ITV then, because we had no sign of them on the ones you read out.
No,
I
mean, I
bet
can look at-
ITV had all the James Bond films. I'm picturing that. Yeah.
Well, on the films on BBC Two, Mr. Hobbs Takes a Vacation, James Stewart and Maureen O'Hara.
I love James Stewart.
No Way to Treat a Lady, Rod Steiger, Lee Remick, and George Segal. Far From a Maddening Crowd. White Christmas,
Oh no.
Bing Crosby. Wuthering Heights.
Oh dear.
They were on there. The Unsinkable Molly Brown.
That's an old war film.
That's about the woman who didn't die on the Titanic.
Didn't die on the Titanic, yeah.
Yeah.
Debbie Reynolds is in that.
All right.
And I can go and look at ITV and see what they've got, I think.
I'm sure Bond would have been on ITV.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Maybe it's more
I
kind of
definitely
80s I'm
remember it
thinking of that.
like-
I don't know.
You'll have to do this as a regular feature.
Yeah.
Every week you can do a different year.
Chris says, send Ian 4 candles.
4 candles, yeah.
To be honest. That's such a classic, that scene.
Okay. God, this one where everything used to be different. So it'd be like Christmas Day ITV London, Christmas Day ITV Anglia.
Yeah. Anglia, yeah.
So
Oh
Yorkshire.
yeah, because they had all the regional ones, yeah.
Yeah. All-Star Comedy Carnival. Jimmy Tarbuck, Man About the House, My Good Woman, Billy Liar, Spring and Autumn, Doctor in Charge, Tommy Cooper's Christmas, Sasha Distel, Claude Rogers, Alan Cuthbertson.
God, these names are all blast from the past.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like ITV had all the light and stuff, doesn't it?
The film Where Were You When the Lights Went Out? That's up, doesn't it? Oh God, that's so funny.
That's a classic.
I was in Stig Towers.
1969, 1968, apparently. That was on. That made me laugh when I seen it. I was like, that's professional wrestling, like late on professional wrestling.
It's got a sequel answer.
Which wrestlers was it? Was it Giant Haystacks and Mick McManus?
It doesn't say. It just says 12 midnight professional wrestling.
Yeah, it was Shirley
Right.
Crabtree, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Dear me. That used to be on at 4:00, didn't it? Every
It
Sunday
was on a
afternoon.
Saturday.
I think it was it Sunday afternoon at 4:00?
I feel like it was Saturday, but it might have been Sunday. But
Could have been.
it was like Giant Haystacks, Big Daddy, Tengo
Shirley
Nagasaki, and Mick McManus.
Yeah. Oh.
No Doctor Who listed for.
I don't think they really did.
1973.
It wasn't like a Christmas specially type show back then. Whereas
I'm gonna go.
don't really recall
85.
anything special.
I'm gonna guess 85. I always remember my dad watching James Bond. We've got to find James Bond somewhere.
There's got to be a James Bond on somewhere because
Yeah.
that's, in the 80s, certainly there was James Bond on. So 85. Let me think how old I was then. Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That was on.
Oh.
Knight Rider.
Oh God, no.
Arthur Dudley Moore.
Oh no, I didn't like that. Got a good theme tune, but not. I didn't like the song.
Freshfields Christmas Special.
Fresh Fields. Oh my God. Not
Julie
heard of that for
Mackenzie.
ages. Yeah. Is that your dog snoring again?
Yeah.
Mira.
Yeah, she's in the chair at the side of me. She got in the chair. Yeah, you can just imagine that, where your head on a pillar and then she's right at the back of it.
Yeah.
Peter No-Tail,
Peter Noto, what's that?
an animated feature film, apparently.
Is it about a
No, it-
rabbit?
I'm guessing so. I'm guessing.
Sounds like a rabbit, doesn't it?
Dr. Dolittle, 1967.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Rex Harrison one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call My Bluff.
Call My Bluff.
Yeah.
This ITV?
No, this is back on I've looked on ITV and this is BBC.
I was going to say Call My Bluff was BBC, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was on BBC Two. And then at 10 p.m, Charles and Diana, A Working Year.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was like,
No,
The
thanks.
Innocents. Oh God, a song for Christmas. Cliff Richard is the star guest. Oh my knob.
Can't get away from him.
Keith and Orville's Christmas special.
Oh, God, that sounds a treat.
Oh my God, Jim'll Fix It's Christmas.
Oh, no.
In this Christmas special edition, Jimmy Savile OBE fixes it for a pumpkin to be a coach, Bo Peep to find a sheep, and a panto horse to win the 3:15. Then you move on to Telly Addicts, EastEnders, Kenny Everett's Christmas Carol.
God.
That also has Michael Barrymore in, Peter Cook, Spike Milligan, Willie Rushton, John Wells, and a surprise guest. Terry and June at 9 o'clock. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ian
Right.
likes them, Terry and June.
Apparently, he's not a very nice well, I'm saying not that I know him personally, but Terry Scott and Miriam Margolyes' book, she were big friends with Barbara Windsor, and she said that Terry Scott was an awful person to work for,
Oh, God.
to work with. Yeah.
I've just looked at Christmas Day on the 1985, and there's no
Nothing worth watching by the sounds
well,
of it.
no,
I've not heard anything worth watching on any of
James
these.
Bonds, yeah,
any of these
either.
Christmas Day.
The Great Escape.
Oh, God, that had to be there somewhere, didn't it?
Yeah, it's on every year, isn't it? Yeah.
But we've not had The Wizard of Oz either, because in my memory, that was on every bloody Christmas.
I wonder if they were done at New Year though.
Maybe they were on like the 23rd or something like that.
Yeah, like middle, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly
Yeah.
on the main days.
The Littlest Hobo.
Oh my God.
Good chant. That's on
The
New
theme
Year's Day.
tune kills you. The theme tune kills you on that
Yeah.
show.
Why
and
don't you?
Lassie used to be on a lot as well at Christmas, didn't it? The original Lassie.
Oh, for God's sakes. Cliff Richard in A Wonderful Life. Set off, Cliff Richard.
Yeah, but he is kind of like
Hunting
synonymous with Christmas, isn't he?
Yeah. It's,
Cliff Richard in The Young Ones. It's definitely haunting me.
Yeah, I was going to say it'll be Summer Holiday next.
What year are you looking at now?
Still in 1986, the 2nd of January.
Oh, okay.
Clash of the Titans.
Cliff had a load of work around that time then, didn't he? He was on every day by the sounds
Yeah.
of it.
Friggin' Mr. Popular. No.
Neil's saying do 1989.
1989.
89.
89. Let's have a look. Right, start with BBC because it's first and I can't be bothered. Okay. I'm just going to skim the 23rd to see if there's anything worth. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, that was always on, wasn't it?
Temple of June.
Dune. Doom, not Dune. Dune. Oh, God. Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile.
Oh, is that with Peter Ustinov?
Doesn't say on that.
Because
on
that
that
is
one.
a brilliant version of that. I love that. I love Peter Ustinov.
All right, Christmas Eve, Sunday the 24th, 1989. The Day I Met the Queen at 8:35. 9:15.
Is that Cliff Richard again?
Probably. 9:15, Pilgrimage to Christmas.
Oh.
10 a.m., the Driving Force Snow Special, presented by Mike Smith and Murray Walker from Isola, 2,000 francs.
Imola. Is it Imola?
Could be, because I don't know how to pronounce words. 10 a.m. The Return of the Pink Panther, starring Peter Sellers and Christopher Plummer. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, Christopher Plummer, that famous actor.
Yeah. 12:50 cartoon, Three Little Pups. 1 a.m. 1 p.m. News summary. 1:05 Joy to the World. 2 p.m. Why can't I read? EastEnders. 3 p.m. Labyrinth, starring David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, I hate that film. I love David Bowie, but I hate that film.
4:35 Beasts of the Field with Desmond Morris. 5:05 Hearts of Gold, presented by Esther Ranson.
Is this Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah. On BBC Two, Maid Marian and Her Merry Men by Tony Robinson. Box Pops is on over there. Films for the Family, Bush Christmas. Fred Astaire putting on his top.
It's a good job Ian's not here.
And then Songs of Praise at 6:35, 7:15 Teleaddicts, Noel Edmonds with Spike Milligan, Jessica Martin, Barbara Windsor, Barry Cryer, George Layton, Chris Tarrant, Lisa Goddard, and Graham Garden. 7:45 Ever Decreasing Circles.
Love that.
9:10 The News. 9:25 Legal Eagles with Robert Redford and Deborah Winger. 11:20 Midnight Mass of the Nativity. 12:20 Love Story with Ryan O'Neill.
Oh my God, that's a tearjerker.
2 a.m. The Weather, and then close on Christmas Day. Let's have a look.
Sarah says Tuesday night gibberish with Lainey.
That's definitely gibberish. First film is The Prince and the Pauper at 11 a.m.
11 o'clock? Is that when it all starts?
No, that's on BBC Two though.
Oh, okay.
No, there's 7 a.m. Children's BBC with Andy Peters and Lisa Jones. The Nativity Play. 7:10 Blue Tours, The Christmas Elf. 7:30 Play Days. 7:50 Ziggy's Gift.
I can't remember my kids watching TV on a Christmas morning.
Yeah. 9:30 a.m. Eggs and Baker with Cheryl Baker. I don't remember that. Which included Jason, Sunita, Big Fun, and Sonia all help, and Jimmy Somerville performs his newest release.
Jason, was it Jason Donovan?
Yeah, it doesn't
say
Jason Donovan. Yeah,
Sunita, Big Fun, and who's the other one? Sonia. Oh, what a lineup! Oh my God.
Noel's Christmas presents at 11 o'clock. Christmas comedy cracker at 12 of Porridge, which was a repeat.
Oh, that's a good one.
12:30 Dad's Army, also a repeat. It used to have it on, didn't it? Repeat. Some mothers do have them. Jessica's First Christmas.
Oh, I don't like that.
Top of the Pops Christmas Show. A review of the chart-topping pop records of 1989, introduced by Jackie Brambles, Bruno Brooks, and Gary Davis. The Queen is at 3. Bread is at 3:15. 4:05 The Only Fools and Horses. Oh geez, there's a name. There's two names. 5:30 The News with Jill Dallendore. And The Weather with Michael Fish. 5:35 The Russ Abbott Christmas Show, starring Les Dennis, featuring Bella Emberg, Sherry Houston, Tom Bright, and Michael Stainton. 6:15 Crocodile Dundee.
Oh no.
Agatha Christie, and then Miss Marple, A Caribbean Mystery.
Oh, that
9:40 In Sickness and in Health. News again.
That was still on.
Yeah. The News again at 10:20 Clockwise with John Cleese.
Oh no.
11:55 Christmas epilogue. I can't say that. just words in it that didn't work.
It's just words.
12, Key Largo with Humphrey Bogart. 140, Weather.
It's not really very inspiring, is it? All of this.
When you look back, you don't remember.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah. There's one or two good things in there, but not much.
When you think it were like the height of sort of light entertainment and that
When you
sort
think we only had 3 or 4 channels.
I'm
4
gonna
channels
shut
by
this down
then.
'cause
We
I've
didn't
read
have any
so many of them.
internet or DVDs or anything like that to entertain us. That was it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
yeah.
Hi, Kath. Welcome back. I've already predicted 3 films as I've just found some old VHS from that year. I remember that with Cheryl Baker. I don't remember it.
I don't.
1989. Yeah, probably, 14. It'll have been
I mean,
probably
what was it called? Eggs and Bacon?
Eggs and Baker.
It's
Yeah.
not even eggs and bacon. It don't make any sense, does it?
Not really, not.
It's ridiculous.
Crocodile
Was there
Dundee was a movie
somebody on it
yeah.
called Eggs?
No, I think it would. Wasn't it a cooking program?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I mean, I do remember the title because it was. She became very popular because of the books Fizz being in Eurovision and that.
Yeah.
And then she ended up with that program. Yeah, and I do remember the title.
Yeah, it was Cookery Music and Cookery Show presented by BuzzFeed singer Cheryl Baker.
A music and cookery show, that really
Yeah.
good genre of like music
It
and
lasted
cookery
3
Yeah.
seasons.
really goes together, doesn't it?
It lasted 3 seasons, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 series. Let's see, it's 1988 to 1993.
Yeah, unless they split the seasons up. There were a year in between them, maybe.
Don't know.
What years was it? 88 to 93? See,
Yeah,
I wasn't watching kids' TV at that stage in my life. I was at uni. So.
Yeah, and then I was probably teen, so wasn't probably watching it, maybe.
Yeah, wouldn't have been in my
I don't recall it.
no. See, Nem's that bit younger, isn't he? So he would remember it. He'd have probably been about 9 or 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was the target audience.
Suppose that's true. I wonder if Ian gets his lights back on. Might have to just nick down to get some lucky.
Yeah. How will he do his eBay if he has got no electricity?
He can do it on his mobile, can't he?
Yeah, but his mobile.
Do you reckon he's sitting in the middle of his floor with a circle of candles going, "Kumbaya, my love"?
He's more likely to be sat there with a pentangle.
See, look, Neil was 8 in 89, so yeah, target audience for Cheryl, Eggs and Bacon.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going to have to get off because I've got one ear fast asleep on my chair at the side of me, snoring her head off. The other one's turned his back on me because he looked at me long enough saying, "Isn't it time for bed?" So he's just basically laid looking towards the room and turned his back on me. So they want to go out. Is it bedtime? Is it bedtime? Are you going to come and say goodnight? No. You coming to say goodnight, Charlie? No, he's just sat there thinking you're an idiot.
It's what my dog thinks when he looks at me.
Yeah, just keeps looking at me thinking, you're an idiot.
I thought dogs were supposed to do what you said.
No,
Well,
not
they do,
really.
but no, not all the time. If it's beneficial, probably.
Hi, Ashley.
Yeah. So yeah, it gets
Well,
used to certain times.
It's
Yeah.
been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very
And
much.
Do you go in the side chat, Jay?
Yeah, I've done. Yeah, I'm Jay Ben in the side chat.
Oh, okay. I have to watch out for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to go on quite a while ago when Nick used to go on at the beginning when he used to do the weekly things and that, and then I sort of went a bit incognito for a while and then came back again. Yeah.
You can get caught up in too many, can't you? Like,
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, that's how it was like. Nick were really popular. Well, and then there were just one after. Lots and lots of people started up, and then you get there's that many. You can't really. You're trying to follow everybody.
Yeah.
And and you can't. So
yeah,
it
does.
You have to pick your favourites and leave the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to follow Auntie Sue a lot.
She hasn't been putting stuff out so much, though, has she, Auntie Sue?
No.
I like Auntie Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, she started putting bits back on now, hasn't she? So
very occasionally.
But
yeah.
So
It's lovely.
I've got a backside being wafted in front of me, not in front of my face, but yeah, nice sight. Won't show you that. Now he's decided to lick his bits now, so I'm definitely not showing you that.
It's like being on a live with Ian.
It is.
Bless him, he's not here and he can't stick up for himself.
Well, unless he listens back.
He won't. He won't.
No, he won't. Yeah.
So we can say whatever we like.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm either waiting for a message to pop up, like I'm kind of hoping he's conserving the energy of his phone just in case.
I don't know. Right, okay, guys. So it's been nice chatting. Had a nice chat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I hope Steve gets out very quickly.
He's let out. He's not in prison, by the way. Anybody who's in this
out of hospital.
Yeah, knee replacement in hospital. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be out in a couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And then I'll have to get my nursey outfit out, won't I?
No. Yeah.
And Joe, I've got to get it back off Ian first. So
you've got knee up there, have you?
Yeah. He's very attached to it.
He is.
Yeah. If his electric's out, we won't be able to print his returns label, will he? So yeah.
I think there might
be
a
he
message.
Is watching because he's just said, "Oi."
Well,
it's incognito, hiding under the helmet.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, guys. Right, nice chatting.
Good night.
Bye to everybody.
Good night, Jay. Good night.
Bye, Lenny. Bye, Ian.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
And then there was two.
The cool kids are still here.
He gets slated, bless him. Yes, we are the cool kids, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can't believe I've just read that much blinking old Christmas things. Like my eyes are like.
It was interesting though to see what we.
It is, but then I kind of thought it was better back then.
You remember it differently. You remember it being. Yeah. Well, I remember it being Wizard of Oz and James Bond, and neither of those came up at all.
I remember James Bond, and I also remember like Jason the Argonaut or Sinbad or whatever.
Definitely.
Something like that.
Maybe they were all on between that and the New Year. I don't know, but they're definitely there.
Yeah, and the thing is like I remember those, like you said, and now, I mean, when you look back at it, it was shite, really, and now
90% shite.
Yeah. And now you've got literally everything, every possible choice you could want, really. Because you know, if you've got certain streaming things, you can pretty much get anything now, can't you? So yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, Sound of Music as well, Ashley.
Yeah, but I like that
as well,
one. I
isn't
like
it?
the Sound of
Yeah.
Music. I want to break into song now. I've just got the Sound of Music songs going around in my head, but I'll try to resist.
Yeah. Sarah saying, I think back then it was a case of, there's bugger all on, so this will do.
Yeah, you're
my
right.
my dad couldn't not have the telly on. It had to be on, whatever.
Oh, God, ours was on 24. Well,
Yeah.
not 24 hours a day, but all during waking hours. It was always on in the background.
Yeah, I think that was like, we used to obviously wake up for Christmas morning, open the presents and all that, get ready to go to my auntie's because we always had Christmas there when I was young. Go to my auntie's, have our Christmas and that, and would kind of come back going on tea time by the time we like got everything organized, got sorted and everything, because we used to get like ready for bed again and like, you know, just chill out with our toys and whatnot, and then we'd just have like picky food for our tea after the dinner. And yeah, my dad would switch the telly straight on, it would be on, and there would be, you know,
and you'd watch like 6 hours of shite by the looks of it.
basis of it. Yeah. I do remember watching Noel's Christmas presents where they used to like surprise a family or something, and it was always cryy. I remember watching
I vaguely remember it, but I think when I was younger, it was more they were in a hospital ward or something on Christmas morning.
Yeah,
like, handing out presents to the poor unfortunate.
Yeah, can you imagine being in hospital and then having this camera crew in your face? Kind of like,
I think now they'd never get away with it.
No.
Like invasion of privacy and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I vaguely. I think Noel and his Christmas presents came a bit later, not in my childhood.
I do remember it, and then I remember, what else was there? That I used to watch. Des O'Connor used to do something, I'm sure. I always remember the Russ Abbott shows and.
See, now you've said them, I do remember them, but I hadn't thought about them for like 40 years.
Yeah.
To me, it was always two Ronnies on one side and Morecambe and Wise on the other side.
Yeah.
That used to be the big sort of like Christmas
Dad's Army
entertainment. But yeah, they didn't really crop up much on your list.
EastEnders. And I don't know what that special was. Civvy Street or whatever they did.
Never heard of it.
Me either. Usually Noel Edmonds in the hospital, yeah.
I wonder what year it was that in EastEnders, like Angie dropped the bombshell that she was dying. Do you remember that one? Because Dirty Den was going to leave her because she was a bitch.
Yeah,
and
he she said, papers.
And then she said, "I'm dying of cancer," and so he couldn't leave her. That was a Christmas Day, you know.
Yeah, but wasn't she not dying though?
No, she wasn't dying. It was all a lie.
Yeah,
but it was announced that was what her big Christmas Day reveal. But I would say that's about 1989 or 90 or something like that. I wonder what somebody in the chat will know and tell us. But I bet it was about then. Yeah, Mike Yarwood and Dave Allen. There's two names from the 70s as well.
Yeah, I saw that a few times in the names.
I never used to like him.
I liked him. Dave Allen, wasn't he a comedian?
I never used to like him because he was just a bit too I didn't understand his jokes when I was little. Yeah. They were too political and too anti-Catholic.
Yeah, I think my dad liked him, but
I didn't get it. But if I see him now, or if I saw him later when I was older, I did like him. But for when I was young, he was just I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the jokes. No. Oh, it was 1986 then in Angie when they did all that. Earlier than I thought.
I think
EastEnders Christmas is always something going on, isn't there?
There's always got to do the dum. Yeah. Something.
But I used to watch soaps back then, but I don't watch them at all now. But I do remember the Den and Angie one being very dramatic. I remember my brother rang me straight after it happened, and I was like, for fuck's sake, I'm just getting over this. Can you ring back later? You know, it's like it's quite a big thing.
Oh, I think I'm going to wrap up, to be honest. And it's only like 11.
It's just us two, isn't it?
Well, it's not that. It's I'm actually tired.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not. I'm wide awake.
I think I've also because I've stared at the screen so long today because I've done quite a few videos. My eyes are kind of like I don't want to look up.
Oh, because you've done loads of. Have you done loads of review videos? What music ones is it?
Yeah, I did loads of them. I did a little bit of video for my channel. I've been sitting in the window and recording the birds.
Oh, good. I like that.
So I've got like a. Oh, that reminds us. Before I do go though, I wanted to know what to call it. So
what your bird like thing?
Yeah. So basically, there'll be just like 5 to 10, maybe 5 to 10 at the most. Maybe not even 10, but we'll look there because where I'm like hard to choose. Bits of footage from the bird table. I kind of did the bird table, the ground around, and the bush at the side because it's sort of all in the same area in it. And there was a robin sitting in the bush, and I had collared doves on the floor, and a blackbird.
I said call it Tales from the Bird Table, but you said there's no table, so Tales from the Bird Feeder.
Well, I was thinking of snippets, and then I was like, it's a bit snippets from the bird feeder. Then I was like, no, it's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah. Tales from the bird table.
Feeder.
Yeah, Tales from the bird feeder. But then there'll also be kind of like the ground around, but people will not be that picky when
they're not going to be that bothered, are they? But if anyone in the chat can think of anything.
Tweets. A robin's life. Yeah. Why not call it, look at these lovely tits? Obviously, only if there are some tits to feather type in the video.
We'll just call it Lainey's tits then. Why don't just go the whole hog and say that?
I was thinking of like, what about like bird life? Tales from the bird feeder, maybe. Bird life. That's like park life, isn't it?
Park life.
A bird's eye view. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Have a think about it.
Yeah. There was a crow in a tree, so I took some of that and like I said, the robin in the bush, but it was also on the feeder as well at one point. But the thing with the robin is sort of darts there for 2 seconds and then like literally, really quick.
Yeah, that's a good one. Tits and nuts.
Oh, tits and nuts, yeah.
That'd get the viewers in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But do you get tits on that bird feeder, or is it mainly
odd time I get, the odd time I get a few. There was one in the other video, but I don't think anyone spotted because it was there for like literally 2 seconds.
So you could call it nuts with occasional tits.
Nuts with occasional tits. Birds on film.
That's a good one. I like that. Birds on film.
Birds on film, though.
Yeah, film.
Film. But I could have that, and then I could have Tales from the Bird Feeder. You know what I mean?
No, I really like that one, Birds on Film, because it's you, isn't it? Film.
Yeah, but also, like, because I don't need to just leave it like that tiny. Do you know what I mean? Feed the birds, let them know it's Christmas time again. I like that. Birds of the day.
So it could be Birds on Film as the main title, subtitle, Tales from the Bird Feeder.
Tales from the Birds Feeders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could just add, like, I don't know, maybe, like, I put Cheeky Crow, like, last time. But if there was something, you know, I could make a point. Even though there'll be other stuff. Like, I mean, in the most part, I get starlings, magpies, crows, pigeons, collared doves, robins. In the summer, I mean, I never ever see the sparrows now, but in the summer I used to get quite a lot of sparrows. And I did have a greenfinch and one goldfinch, but I didn't manage to get the goldfinch on camera. But there's the person who lives over there from me. He has like 4 bird feeders against his wall, and he must get like loads of goldfinches, but they never come to me. Like,
Yeah, they don't like you, see. They've heard.
yeah, you might need to know what he's got on his feeders to get like. I'm gonna look at that. And got on your feeders.
God, goldfinch crack or something.
Yeah.
Stuff they love.
Goldfinch crack, yeah. That must be what it is. A varying adventures. Nah. Are you going to take pictures of your Christmas turkey? No. I'm not going to stick it on the bird feeder and then take that. It's a bit weird. But yeah. Yeah, it'll just be little videos. But I took it. I put I think I got about 12 minutes worth of footage, but by the time I chop it up and put it together, hopefully it'll be somewhere between 5 and 10. But yeah, of my bird feeder behind the tree. Don't ask children to do things for you.
I won't, because I don't have any.
Yeah. Don't ask anyone else's children to do things for you either.
I won't.
I was like half behind the tree anyway.
I am self-sufficient in all things.
Yeah. Anyway, people, it's time to go. It's
I can't even sing. It's 10:22 in the evening.
Yes, you can. You can sing whatever you want
because
to
it's
it.
not.
One second. Please.
Don't ask children to do anything for you, Lainey.
No.
You just did.
Oh yeah, turn the heating off. You can't get that wrong, can you? What about birds gobbling my beautiful... Wait a minute, I read that wrong. Beautiful birds gobbling my nuts. Yeah, you can dream on that one, mate. I'll
Yeah, that's your only fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's 22:53 in the evening, and it looks like it's gonna be another sleepless night. No, it's not. I'm gonna go like that. There you go. See? Works. Good night, everybody. Don't forget, I'll have some videos out through the week, but don't forget to join us live on Saturday.
And don't forget to contact Lainey if you want a calendar.
Oh yeah, don't forget to contact me if you want a calendar. The details are in the description box below. And don't forget, live on Saturday night. If you're at the Hitchkin meetup, then you're not as cool as us, because we'll all be here. All right.
All the cool people will be here Saturday night, and I'll be drunk.
And so will I.
Look forward to that, people.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.